from Tom English. Calls this one a clean is born. Bringing us just a few more minutes before we hit the top of the hour 6. Welcome. Tell a neighbor to tell a neighbor that the Happy Morning Show crew are in here and we're ready to serve you the very best of everything. So join us live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our handle is Happy989. Share your thoughts, share your views, share your comments with us. Let's all engage. And I pray more kwaba. Ever Happy Morning Show so. Any Jiankwa, I was a penkwa, I want to swankwa. Because you're young couple. 1 year in your mother. 1 year nam. 1 year crop. 1 year ba. Yantiasa monibia. Na who bro. A buri and Sudanina. O brobu aquine, the be aquine any. Woba aquine be aquine any. Wo be a put at the money ma. Enti na pay ti ha na ya sidan kwa ayaye nkwa ane ntuntum kwa na de mani din because won no pani nyankopon anopa wa chan kwa aya dum bi keke fa sida fa ho sepe fa ho toso ane ayaye fa da nyankopon ase. Come on everybody, let's praise his name this morning. We would never be the same. Because we're in Yankupon and Humo Bruno, a dosu danina. It is Yetiasia. Yan country and say would never be the same. And on that beautiful note of Tom English and the beautiful song A King is Born, we welcome ACP retired Victor Tando and I pray wabody a rose city tidbits no or the airbrain. If we are the headlines no at so now for your boy trends kakra sports kakra na ye di enkomo efa ensem no ho an sa ACP abekan sa eja and upon you baba.
But also boss.
Na impomo ko the ACP.
Na me nchade. Yi se mu na asmo ya.
Ni me ade kokom kakra and I pray there ACP ya bo akati.
Yo me do ase. I feel more happy for. And Ukraine, no radio, papa. The meeting I can go for you. And we intimidate. Uncle so and Timmy Minchemo. And Tomishim, Uncle so and Shish Ramonso. A keeper will take the gear and the pay, Mamina Chino, much at the ship, and the said maybe so. Or happy at a 98.9. And the pay when you're in boss in teacher in the you know, for. Sammy, Eshun, and not take the demo. All my time it's everyone, the name Isaac again. Remo, Yamado, and a rapapa at it, Shaibu-Ali. And that's why they are masters of using way. Now, my dear, this year, Namma the Pacha and shop of the Nubian. And you need it, and then you're packaging in the United States. I have some. But I've been there so many years. When you're retired, responsible, you and church and one of the things by his grace, we are alive. And my people for a committee of the brain, and we are alive. Then encouraging them. Now, then, chair and for a direct capacity for your army in John, and you catch up to any can only opinion, and you press your president. I mean, we have to support Mamina Channel Pay. The church for and the commissioner of police, George Uncle. Bema, when Madame, and you have to support Mamina Channel Pay and in Shamo. Church for another day, Dampo, Honorable, that command is here. But I will never support Mamina Channel Pay and in Shamo. I think no to see can spend my entire HUBA and God send Casina Amua. Then I only support the Mamusin in action and making Shamo. I think assistant welfare officer or Ado on Berman or Fatia in my channel pay you support. And Accra regional welfare officer or Victor America. And Berman, when fire woman. And you suffer in a Mamusin, and then coming in a moment. You have heard the yes, so making me at the moment the patch in yourself of him. The children so you say, and record. If you acquire the code saying, and that you're a banswa, you're banting. And me, share a river, who had kind of thing. Then she knows your son to acquire a fancy tree, a shame, and not to. Driving in the night. And not to shanka. Again, papa, again. No, I can't be. It is our casual Lancaster. The show you pass you when you need it. Casual Lancaster, Ocorino Lancaster, the side when you need you. As I said, over fishing a year, the fishing I go. It's a big game business. So if you know at the same. And that fishing can of adding. There's a lot of quantity on the more. So I like it's in size in that white, you know. It didn't take me so. That's a shame. There's a sachet no canyon, and no dinner. The queen, Anna Armature. Cobaxa. I said, what my dear, so the we need faso, and chain of a power. Tell your uncle to get him. Tell your uncle to get him. Lemon, it be deep in the faso. As I said, so I can't know deep here. It will be so. Na make an couple. So that's it. Or the same, a cop, not for a new year, not for what you are. What you are. That's a big canyon or two a year. When you get some pono, it means out. Now, we need a canyon to ministry be or and fear that canyon. I'm not a new crap who can also. It's one fee you pay. It can be a coincidence at the apart. And yet, an uncle. It doesn't know them. A compasso. They can't do a carriage, another road, and I'm not to put lazy. Lines to white, you did them come up. That lines to white, a bois. A bois can yet to pay. A shrine come up. And you won't say, Lion beginning, the Yako begin, not what you want to do like. No, you like Pepper. They could be them, or they do with them. Sharp pepper, make a wood enough. How they call. If you look at them before, just lie no, a young at the farm. A young man said, be demon, or be goodness you, or be killing you. Now, I'm a day, you are white, you know. I find one man. Chances be right in the bois, and I do a shanka, papa. The best way. Now, this are quite material. You should put there. And I told you, I wouldn't cross our white line move. As a commercial. I will say you. And then it will be there when I'm talking here. I call you. One now for us, I will like that. You are not any night. I can't hear you. You are like that. And I said, you took on. And that's what I think you as I said. Meaning, where you have to do, where you have to cry. It is maybe a question, and I said, I mean, I get back. Meaning, I'm a how to you. Then you know, how to papa. And it's a shame that I'm not good at it. I don't see any BBM. It's a little, we are very now for me. Well, for me now, no more. And then I'm not going to do the idea. Let's put it in the house, I will leave the door. We're going to crack. We do commercial away to come, one man to crack. Meaning, I was going to open near this, and we need to go off and correct. It's not good. Then you want to keep it. One person will need to go out, one person to be a power. Everything in the house is and a diaba. That is what I can share a dear building. You know, I said in the classroom and kid level crazy. You know, familiar. You could look at classroom good. That's your baswa. You know, I am saying, Borono. It would not manage to have a strong. Or can you have a weekend? But there is a woman who makes him go at tomorrow. Baby, I say, oh, shit, and now my high, no, one my high. Meaning, it's a good one. And yet, that's the feeling in share, and my can't watch the back. It's also Kenya. It's also Kenya. There are a lot of great to me. Okay, you to that's one so Kenya. Very good. Kenya, you know, and must say, when you see me and let me see you. See and be seen. See and be seen. Kenya, no, anything out there. As long as I'm not a Canadian champion, Nimara, the maker said now we are done with the post again. And so when person can't start to make sure that the nation of this. I get you be a disappointed people. And there are some other people that are so deep. The human echo. And then you said when you're young, I said when you're young, if you must put there is anything again. A gentleman at home and share. And for me.
Is it going to pay better say for Euro 60 bits out the brain? Somebody able to also now after the headlines of the newspapers no abre at the 4 hours media no eso. As I say on the plane, the headlines of the newspapers Emma at the 4. I feel not do feeling at one say happy 98.9 FM and OTNO Yamo Kwaba Ebaj Media. So with me, I follow conversation also live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, your handle no a happy 989 FM. Happy 989 FM. So with me, I follow your honor now or comments or thoughts or views via now. Also, Odia Faho now Odia Brain Ebaj Media. So be glad to read them. Whereby you di Nkomono Ebaj Media eso. And I pay Fati Shaibu-Ali Elmencheya. Yedi jumedi no yedi program for Fati let's say
Nyame adom Sammy. Nyame adom Sammy.
Edem.
It's all true.
Edem.
It's all true.
It's all true.
It's all true.
Hey. Me na me mentiase o.
Oh, it's all true.
Sa.
Yes.
Demeti eni nyina no kwe.
It's all true. I recorded it myself. Yes.
Fati no pay. Me hia omwa.
Let's hear it from the beginning.
Yeah. Fati me hia ge. Me hia ge. Me hia ge obed me. Odine nkwa beto ama me.
Okay.
Na obed hwe me so yi. Obetumi aye mo ade ama eno me ma gay Mary Saki Mary Saki de meto ni status senia guess no ebehu me na wo mo afrefre but course ni buy mu ba gay ni be so be release numbers no ade ama me
ade a wo hia wo girl ho no ade ma wa bobo so so wo hia no Jesus na betumi de ama
Jesus, they will provide it there.
Oh, no, it's me didn't quanto amount.
Okay.
Ain't you know? Also, my name say, when you're plus. It's too bad that I want Jesus. We need Jesus, but you are boom. But when you get a friend, Jesus,
Jesus, oh,
yeah, or close to Jesus.
And they link me.
But. Send out to me, echo can we hear family natural call for Omuteria, no Marcus of to me, Buano.
Sir,
I catch us
I was in the pedido.
Sir,
I was in the pedido.
Then I've been a film, or don't I then?
Odo. Oh, Nigia Wakumemu.
Exactly.
When Nigia Wakumemu, Hunipana. Now, yam ju vim. Na video eni jini bowura oni pedua nim eni de sa
eni je de eni se fa obi aho eni je de eni se obi na wo say oma wo say happiness no one person na wo say to me find it
since na me find no so me hu say me happiness ni se me nya
ejina obi
oba no no
I see
nti munya madom na mempe nice one so ni me taste no
taste
okay all right mama I outside for na free woman at home so na all the specs no atodwa and answer man for Facebook on be who specs na me hwehwe
I see
me de ko to honum nti hwehwe me Facebook
okay
na me fa specs na to honum na afi yem fa nanti bra no pay ma me mompae na shejumedi no ase oh Jesus we nyakopo na nya mpa me bo
o she empire sa o na o de she ase
na say mpese me emphasize say Jesus asema me kana ehia sem oh Jesus Oma dawasi no pay. Edawasi. Uye mopo. Odi ekọ odi eba yenti asembo ni bia. Asidan counting. Ene ya be adwuma. Nsɛm na abegu apono so no. Ewade ehwo tro. Cause bugri na abuya o ka kire say video ndi tape ndi woni mu hwe. Ne asma o ka no. Wan hwe ni a ewade ne ya no apa. Me de ewade me self control. But Fati ena me ye intercession yi di ama no. Se ewade emana no mpa. Ne papa ni so ye audio ni we na do komo mampani. Be ewade Sammy papa me no mampani kan ho asem se ade minim hu bi. Until Senan saying, Ewade, Yamobo. And then, so Yakumu. A man can somewhat. You betray a crater. Yamobo. Anyway, Ade, maybe see her. Maybe see her. Medawas.
It's the report under the catastrophe. Which we catch a say anyway.
Me offer. Me papa.
Say anyway.
Oh, na me dem nya me din komo. Me nya me timi ba me fie. Ma WhatsApp na ka chen so, minim say isi a onyandro fie. Oh.
Hey.
Of course. Oh. Me dia me ni Yesu ye WhatsApp, me wo Yesu e wo me WhatsApp a me ni din komo.
Well, it's all true.
Yes. Nti alope no fe nante. Babugi na ba ma me ho adwire me. Na ti so ma we no makoso.
Wo adwire wo sen.
Fati no makoso.
Yeah, going to koso.
Enso asemi ba ye amanfo aye din se ni asemi se wo munim wo hwe. Course ba ye si o IGP nko nyina all this one no tape no wo mo ho but o mo nka so mo tape no. And now the IGP is going on with me wa tape here dia bro.
Na say tape here dia brand intend no say IGP will not go anywhere no.
You.
And si say no ka kire eye COP Asare.
You.
Any ne mensa.
You.
Exactly. Yeah, the Chronicle ever shall say Sammy, so I won't pay the quotation a bit was so. Proverbs 22:29. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank.
Amen.
Amen. Banner headline there, almost say, Editum engages teachers on educational reforms. So, Papa, way. Well. Police quell attack on Tamale Court. Bugri Nabu blows cover of COP's Asari Mensa. Phase 2 of PFJ takes off. And no ewo honum. Other stories are offer a year. The Chronicle newspaper and Opeya Ubenye B Akai essay. Painter defrauds trader of $40,500. Court orders arrest of financial analyst for duping nurse of 444,000 cedis in fertilizer deal. Other stories are Ubenya Ewahanum essay. Government commissions DFO in Kumasi. Zongo head unhappy with Omahine of Amanting. And no Ewahanum. Other stories I say from Nigeria. No Tinubu bars government officials from traveling to the US. Yatiabre. You can't gag Obasike from speaking truth to power. Edo government replies FG. Government compulsorily retires 4 senior police officers. Nigeria's ambassador to Niger Republic not expelled, says government. Peter Obi denies bribing Arise TV's Rufai Oseni. And also El Honum. Excise duties on sweetened juices, spirits and tobacco products expected to reduce Ghana's health bill. Asset holds dialogue on exploring opportunities for domestication of the AFTA protocols to drive trade and investment in Africa. We stories at the Chronicle Ediaba.
So kasi nya anu jame show.
Oh, show me.
Show TV.
So one has an feeling in.
Obi ba na feel you.
Obi ba de feeling pa.
On the obi any we feel so feel you. Yo, Daily Graphic and pay stories are a one e bi any na wo me twi protest bi.
About
see now the blame no. Well any does do.
Yes, serious. Hey,
chinam na awo no. Chinam awo no.
Mesi we are
Nefa egum a. No akofa wele na ade egum.
Minim nipa ne ho ye hi chen.
Ah.
Chen.
Manamfo. Untimi parliament tro. Also wo chisa hausa for nam no de mu awo no na de gu stew ni mu. Na wo de wele akogum na de. Na ka we. O mama me di ho ya pa. Contenders on about around in me block wo mu nyina.
Za?
Cause on about ayi wele nko anom bewe. Daily Graphic and a page stories.
What is sausage I am kwanda?
Fati Shaibu-Ali. Sausage ya enkwan.
Eni kosia.
Me hu bi. Me hu sama for edi fufu mo de.
No na contenders na mbenya edi.
Daily Graphic and a page. Owi do man pedi phone ato ho do ma. Wo ma cho say government launches PFJ2 initiative focuses on a year affordable timely credit. And no ewo hono adenimo ejako ready for runoff. Best farmer advises youth to embrace agribusiness. And leaked tape on IGP's removal. Tape is authentic, contains my voice. Bugri Nabu reviews. Controller freezes SITAC members' salaries. And no ewo hono ma amount for ebenye I can kind and pay. Other stories, Nigeria's junta strengthens grip on power. And no our honum awamde General Chani Infoni Atonom. Zimbabwe opposition accuses president of poll coup. And no our honum Gabon imposes curfew, cuts internet access. And also our honoma and a pay oman for a bit to me. I can kind a be. Other stories, El Kratanimu in the US, China agreed to discuss export controls. France defies ultimatum for ambassador to leave Niamey and no El Honum. And the EU must be ready to admit new member states by 2030. And no El Honum. Other stories. And so, El Kratanu, it be in the UPSA to celebrate outstanding personalities Thursday. And no El Honum. Others, and so a 400 patronized exhibition on registered lands. And a government, okay, I can't read that down. CPP launches grassroots reorganization booklet. Hey, the party. The party. So, okay, me no PNC. Yeah, my girlfriend no PNC. It's a PNC by power. Me will post.
Sir?
Yes, that's all about me. Obama me. At least Obama my minister be a PNC abamu. Yes. From me. Sammy? Yes.
I'm a presidential candidate here.
What's happening here? Could you see?
Oh, okay, that way.
You remember Dr. Edward Mahama back.
Eh?
You remember back.
So, what to make a say after this election, Alan might take time a chuma. Dr. Edward Mahama and the time.
The people won't change. Yes, the people won't change.
Okay.
And the change is him.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. Yes. But be me do for no honor me.
Ambassador at large.
But if you meet him in person, he's a very fine gentleman,
yes, Of course.
Very fine gentleman. My interaction with him, I think it was nice. Ni pursue and the humility. Yeah. I loved engaging him. I really loved engaging him. Create more registration centers, PWDs to EC, and Alan Chamatin campaign team analyzes results. And no Honum.
Analysis been a woman.
And I saw someone who baby on performing, baby on performing, what could have caused the harm. And it's on money. Voter region reviews health care coverage. And no Honum. MC assures of incident-free Ojura Festival. First Lady launches campaign on gender equity, and a best farmer advises youth to embrace agri-business. We, only the best farmer, no? My classmate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my classmate who University Primary.
Oh, I see.
And to daily graphic stories or they are bringing.
Other stories I say, teachers hail education. What? We're a new crusading guide. Teachers hail education minister for directly engaging them on educational reforms. You see, when we who say I'm inputting no.
Now education sector no we adwuma ho bia.
Ade ne say obi a waba was say nyoma and is now doing things in reverse. You are hailing him for what? For engaging you as he ought to, as stakeholders. It's more hailing for them.
And no abe no say.
Excuse me.
And no abe no say.
Wo SHS for no omuko school no say.
Say double track. A system.
How many times?
Free abrochi abesua se ne ye no.
Omo basic. Omo makwan a how many days no mudi wo fie no mako back? What kind of curriculum and you use to say here? How many times in a curriculum necessary? What kind of you can say examinations and yes here? Past questions are here and you use to. Can teachers reprimand students? Where are the textbooks?
Where is the feeding?
Where are the transfers? Where is the feeding?
Okay. And yeah, on that.
Where are the payments of the suppliers?
Supplies. On that corner there. Me know ebe ya adwene.
And I am on pona abamuta so am already ntino.
That's me could try. And then we try to run about here.
So you are hailing him for what exactly?
Oh yeah.
Mankralo outlines programs of late Ni Ablo.
And you're going to catch it say, see amount syllabus, no. Now we need textbooks to compare. You as a teacher, you can teach the children, and that they don't need. And you're going to catch us
exactly.
When we're crying, foul said textbooks are not in the system. They came to tell us so because the teachers have the syllabus in it, you know. When we any problem, the teachers can manage.
Exactly.
They should go online and research and go and teach the children. And the children do not understand, and they have no point of reference to come back to tell the teacher, say, oh, we are training and because teacher now create reference for internet so.
Yeah. Other stories that has a Ghanaian Swiss company, Koa, inaugurates Africa's largest cocoa fruit factory in Akim, Ochianse. Akufo-Addo launches phase 2 of Planting for Food and Jobs program. NPP boys defy High Court order to vacate seized house at Takwa Abosu. Nooks congratulates new SIPA president and also Ewo Hanum. Other stories are ube to me Enya Ewo paper no and ope akain BSA. Taliban stop female Afghan students leaving country to study in Dubai. Jacksonville shooting. DeSantis booed at vigil for victims of racist attacks and also Ewo Hanum. So and other stories are war Hanum say almost teachers in the Ashanti region. I don't think teachers in Accra will do that. Newmont, yes.
I don't know Ashanti region teachers.
So there.
Say.
Oh. Almost say Ashanti region is one of the I don't know what you can say. To say a horse sitting eduane born those things no form rent near there. Into musu so mukoka be transfer more back. Newmont contributes 2.046 billion cedis in taxes to government in first half of 2023. Trade Ministry encourages businesses to meet global trade standards. EY announces a new country managing partner to lead EY Ghana from July 1, 2023. Zambia, Egypt plane seizure. The cash and fake gold that no one is. So I know that no one is. Meaning what I is talking about. Where the new crusading guide.
The finder and the pretty stories are a war Kratano anymore. It be any Nanado launches PFJ phase 2 to provide input credit system for 1.2 million farmers in first year. Public sector workers without Ghana card ditch first day of free NIA registration. Everything on plot against IGP audio is valid. Bugri Nabu Ena Ekasa. Deputy CEO of NPA, a judge of standing female in oil and gas. And no stories are a work no emo other stories and so ebi any Fati. Fati, this is the life. Oh. This is the life.
Sammy. Sempa na obedi.
Oh, we know.
Ahin na obehwe.
We. Oh.
So how dey we say wunya say ya mehwe wa. De bia obey we tu kohwero na kakra na wakobie every 5 seconds bia wakobie na o shi electricity. O shi electricity keke.
Na ka juice amaye no.
Wa hwe. Kakra na wakobie ni na chesen.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh.
Juice amaye no. We juice combination but my fridge ni intimi sa combination no. Combination. It
And I will fridge what of fun is here and I said
there's a motor to crash it. Motor to crash it. Gunshots fired at district court in Tamale and group petitions Minerals Commission over exportation of sand from farmlands to Togo. How? Since when did we start exporting sand? A group concerned citizens of Kliko, traditional area, Ketu South, has petitioned Ghana's Minerals Commission to take steps to stop sand winning. Well, Oman Kasa say the kind of flooding any a year a normal a coso ewo honum no. Say if they are not afraid, na some bear sand winning ewo honoma. E Oman Kasa sema. Anya na di Alexander Finyo kosha asemu no. Okofa picture bi ba ya. It could be as from another country, no. But if people have to petition for sand winning to stop because people are exporting sand from Ghana, Ketu South to Togo, then sometimes you ask yourself, you're going to say, how do we think? How do we reason? Tidal waves, Keke. Tidal waves took over some parts of the Volta region. And yet, you're winning the sand for the sea to come closer to shore.
Yeah, of course.
We are not because a friend is saying, sea defense system. Meanwhile, you're the one causing the problem.
True.
You would think, sir, Fati, and I would hope that the lands, no, not the lands, what was the name? Yes, lands ministry would show interest in our coastal belts, the coastal lines. Fati, na yempe aye new aye a friend saying kube nua yi bi no enyini ntem no na wo mo start project wo mbe dua kube. I know say a project
I say
I know say a project
but obetumi dey share na other projects ni mo.
So
tree planting no say
and I make am
a year allocations
but we say we need be
special we no say one budget no also the be a com say na be albania kube no dudu onana wo dey share we no
it's a new creation.
I hope say yeah can no ebetumi abeye a totally new special project.
And American so we new creation.
Exactly.
New creation.
Into no say no pay no Minister Honorable Wutie.
But we have to be on board.
Mr. Abujinapo, yes.
Yes, because
yeah, bit me I ambassadors because guy we no care po fano. Sometimes na care po ne fano say kakubebi wo ha go so mu. Into no Minister Honorable Abujinapo Wutie e was so to me a creative special project bia. You be focus on planting kube India
along the
ewo Ghana na mbesha say ewo sa boys no mudi wacho muntu ano St. Augustine's for no one no because school for ho yem pese school nsuo no be kwa enom nti no ye wo ho no ma na ye de ko ebe bo
like ebe
timpacho
pa like it would really help.
They say when say Cape Coast coastal area eponano ne de bank
yes you see a bank but ban so na fine kakra so udru kibas cable no won na udru kibas cable na otisi left ba ku bi hye ho no ma Fatima Bobra pen o
chire
ma Bobra pen na mi si mo ho ma che acha be 6 over bi de no bedru ma ko pack ya branch pa bibia gu me bluetooth da me kai mo ma ko si ma ko tena ho what are need different no from an ba e din hwe bi kakra na e ba na egu ho na me kan me book mi wa menti ase the kind book no ba menti ase but in the traffic I'll be dimunti I can't go to Cape Coast again because it's a fun place to be
Anything like a bear airport, mamma.
My come case in Angel.
Case.
Ubia, a whole TV personality.
Hey.
Makudra, the whole man, some copper docune shrimps near that DB. A bomb chalote. Because Tomatia, I will be for him 5 Oh, Mr. Sammy Eshun! Mr. Sammy Eshun! Yeah, it's good to see you. We need to take a picture of Snap way. Who is Mr. Charlotte now? I know Mr. Sammy Eshun. But not to marry. PAC wants government to release funds to get funds to complete educational buildings. I don't know why Mr. Kenefuyata sits on these monies. I don't know why they are not released. The assemblies are suffering the same fate. I don't know. Anyway, where I had the finder stories are a woman.
Daybreak. Minority MPs police clash over Occupy BOG protest route. Minister blasts disrespectful police over no show at RCC meeting. And no Justina Marigold Hassan, Central Regional Minister. She looks very, very familiar. Saso and Akufo-Addo launches phase 2 of PFJ program. NPA Deputy CEO, best female in oil and gas. And no stop press. Dampare tape saga. What role did ASP Kenneth Asante play? And no Saso and students RSF float peace plan as rival army chief eyes regional trip. Iman Mazari Hazer bail for rights lawyer who called Pakistan army terrorist. And no other stories are Ubenya Ewa Panimo say African health ministers kick off region's flagship health meeting. Sammy,
Yeah.
Gosu chief fumes over deplorable roads in Ahafo region, pushing the old bloc. Central Bank chief down the precipice. Fumes over deplorable roads.
Oh, it's a beautiful town. If you go now, come Mema. How on road no? Oh, hono, me call hono. Atana Holy Ghost new boom.
Satan,
Atana Holy Ghost new boom. To guess ni who quite home. But now we powerful friends of her. Now we police penny pa or that area. Now if I know Mr. Machi.
Okay.
Na me uncle pa no. At the time, now regional minister here, I'm referring no, so me young couple. Me the time thing. Me the time thing. Now, honey, it's me brave board here. Any room nam. Fati, Abobra. Oh yes. Say, dear me near Juma. Me near Juma, our honuma. Oh, Meko. Because a honor, Fati. Oh, no more for 4 base bio. In Rumunam. Now, Abobia. Oh, and no man's son. And can a mama no my tario?
Okay.
And can a mama no my even takwa crano, a giant ball from back then.
Okay.
Oh, Ati, Jai. You're not your my moon. Session in I, in the moon.
When you say so, you're not Miss Rohopa. I have never been there.
Because of the young guy in the case, you know.
They show us our movie.
Say, Kofi
Crabia. Some movie be. Say, yes, a movie because
yes.
I don't know why I felt it was set in that area.
Okay.
And then, sir, 1 year old boy.
Yeah, I think Kofi Chinto or something.
I am so afraid of that town.
Oh, but it's a nice place.
It's
a nice place. It's just that in the dust. Well, the last time we called, that was the last time. On my casaki to more artificial road bumps. Into the speed that boy say illegal road bump Honado can afford. But it's a nice place. But to home. But I can't on it. Look at them. I can't on it. The anchor and a pay stories that were cratano any Mediama terminates first enemy. Progress next round of CAF Champions League. And no El Honum. No Ghana card, no pay. Public sector workers told as controller moves to clear ghost names. And yes, Sadi we say now, catches national security, yana, more auditing, and a deben that time teachers they complaining from Musika and they say that going through auditing. See, no Ghana card, no pay.
Wow.
But that's what you're saying.
Ghana card, no way.
No Ghana card, no pay. That's what you're saying.
Ghana card,
Public
no
sector
way.
workers told as controller moves to clear ghost names.
Ghana card, no way.
Compulsory by force. But I'm into also. Me and them catch them as a main casepi. Me who are the content and make casepi, sir. Other stories and so our crat animal. Otunfo to raise $10 million to renovate Konfanoche leaking blocks and not our honum. And Gosu chief fumes over deplorable roads in a half region. Nana, Unkwaso, Nana, Mabunfu. Reverend Isaac Ozubempa refutes death rumors by Nana Agrada, plans to take legal action. Hey, Missy me who know?
Why? Which one?
Nana Agrada. Who know? That was when? Was it Saturday or when? Charlie, or that's some powerful kabimwa.
Of course,
no, no, be didn't come work anymore. Hey, Fatima, me. Oh, feeling the brutal.
No, bad,
na last time police ni bi che me or che me say o adam ni obi tikan ma me ni di nkomo eti amra shimi brutal
if you would do nkomo won hwe road no so na wo hwe nipa nanim say wo specs girls na say wo hwe nipa nanim a so won hwe road no so ntia wo say yetumi che
na ma fom mbrant na me be me ni bedi
but unya kan ne be
come ne be hwe papa because any mbranim
kai so pakọ so anka be
na ma fom nti no I was saying me humble myself na me yeo menua and ye di twam but me ni share bibia the bia another place I'm in be chianyam any other place.
The Hawk newspaper. Can a Japan take second place as Alan's 16-year runner-up reign ends? Sasso and VP gather strong regional support in Super Conference. Mark Ineku's gang of ex-WOs stalls Agenda 111 hospital despite court orders. Hey. Parliament grants $4 million tax waiver to non-existent hotel. Garte is upon Apreku miss out on flag bearer race. We sorry Saubenya the Hawk newspaper mo anope.
Everything is true. Bugri Nabu confirms leaked tape on plot to remove IGP. We a story at our website www.happyghana.com. With me, alcohol so kind of stories no ABL. Alan Chamatin appreciates special delegate condemns attack on agent. Headmaster slaps student for leaving campus without exit. And no honum Ioko to make Ghana unattractive for criminals. And a Kennedy Japan others dragged to NPP disciplinary committee. And no honum okay. Man shot dead while being used to test spiritual powers against gunshots. We stories at a war young website and a prayer with me. I call on so cooking kind be Fati.
If you want to master me a call a year Google News na yakofa a year stories and pay a go a war a honum. Na Sammy we read students na yabone ni sunamano no.
Who's story no?
Apparently no. Nenine ya akobebi ebeko.
Ja.
Yes.
Oh. Is it that serious?
Sammy facility brad because me answer my day me be emba.
Okay, all right, Mate. I mean for yenante. So Oko City Newsroom one website stories no AB any Nkwetia Presby SHS assistant headmaster who slapped student relieved of his post and no honum planting for food and jobs too. Ghana should be food self-sufficient within 5 years. Brian Champon and Air Cancer Semno leak tape Bugri Nabu's authentication a positive judicial confession attaching and Air Cancer NPP primaries. I'm very happy with the 3 votes. Kojopoku and Air Cancer Western Region 2 armed robbers stabbed gold buyer to death at Subriso. And no Ewo Honum Akufo-Addo launches phase 2 of Planting for Food and Jobs program. Have been vindicated by Otumfo's action against some of his chiefs. Odike Ena Ekasa Senum Kennedy a Japan's campaign team clarifies showdown comment. And no Ewo Fati minim se uti omo.
Minty, so minty.
Well, and Tutak backs Bogatanga Technical University teachers strike. And no, our Honoma, Oman for Bitmaker can be Anglo Gold Ashanti cuts sold for construction of examination printing center in Obuasi. We stories are Anope, Ibitmaker can our city newsroom.
Google News. Ghana forward Mohamed Kudus leaves Ajax to join West Ham in Premier League. Ghana ready for Africa Para Games. And no, ewo honum. So and other stories are ubetumi enya ewo hanum anope. Say EY Ghana appoints Emmanuel Adekalo new country managing partner. Rwandans in Ghana celebrate Umuganura and no ewo honum. So and a Black Stars head coach Chris Houghton to name Ghana squad. And also ewo honum. Jerome Ochre progress for Ghana trio, Ghana latest football news. In ewo honum. So and a World Bank gives NHIS $27.7 million. We air stories Albania ewo Google News anope.
Yentoso na afe yenfa stories international news kakra embre oman for ye the CNN and ye the shasi anope say obo modern ko CNN for womo akacha anope ya. Ukraine's challenges in getting F-16 into combat. F-16s could help deter Russian forces. Just when the fighter jets will fly combat missions is unknown. I know Eshun Fati. So plane we see there. So Ghana in Yabe 5 beer. We be me by airspace. Be me by airspace.
I see.
Yes.
No be about airspace now abeding.
Oh, some mobile scan it. Impunjuma ye o ma we see mu. No ma kwe bi o mo krom. Nti I say yitimi piska na yekoto F-16 bi na yede Ghana Armed Forces.
When they go to about.
I see Nancy and yekoto plane refi.
Sammy.
Yes, Nancy and yekoto plane a plane no specifications.
And who has a plane is like tomatoes na.
Oh, Nancy yekoto plane na ene yento ne papa peko.
Oh.
To papa peko.
Okay.
So ne ebe chama yen. Nti 6 March no na plane nam wiem. No more 2. No more senior is no more no na a smoke yellow, red, green. If we actually ever now I feel who say yes, this is the Ghana we knew, and this is the Ghana we have. It will instill a sense of patriotism. Our Ghana for me.
Plain never patriotism.
Yes, yeah, na ke pesi you just a failure no.
Who say Mbabo wasum baako na we fi
come drill a man for rough
training grounds wa koto ma me na so we fi
mama me so di mi hamu wadi mi demo ka wadi sama for salute me
shede o kire na wo ma me o hwa wa
sara Colonel
o hwa wa sa time se akura wa kesi eni nti sa time no wa ye lenge
oh
Yahu Asuma mframa abebo wa odo ba beto ne
some very nice naval captain naval ayi
obi aga po fa o koye naval captain.
Oh yes say pono de me hu nti meko. World's largest rice exporters abrupt ban has triggered global panic, but its own farmers are bearing the brunt. And no ewo honum. Former US swimmer died by accidental fentanyl intoxication, autopsy says. And a CNN visits Bordeaux's Prigozhin plane crash site. No evidence must be found.
Yeah, and no, PM one, some PM one, maybe I don't believe it, Mom.
Oh, I believe it. I do know. Anyway, where your stories are CNN at the Abre.
Reuters News. Zimbabwe election. South Africa US notes observer concerns. After Wagner chief death, Russia vows to keep helping Mali. South African rand recovers edge higher against dollar. Sudan military ruler promises decisive victory, rules out deal with traitors. Asia Africa bear brunt of pollution, health burden research. SASO and EU infrastructure fund ICE African Clean Jet Fuel Project. Other stories Albania has in Nigeria to encourage investment rather than borrowing. Finance Minister Enna Eka. New Zealand lock Barrett cleared to play in World Cup opener. We air stories Albania ewo Reuters News anopay.
BBC stories in Bre Omanfo. Dying by the dozens every day. Ukraine loses climb. 3 hanged for Iraq bombing that killed 300. Live worm found a woman's brain in World Fest. Do antibiotics ruin your gut health? And no ewo honum. And air traffic fault sees bank holiday passengers stuck. Workers at major Australia gas facilities to strike. We stories are anapay BBC at the Abrain. Yemboshi na yemfa yen weather updates in Embraman for. I must say, Fati me Twitter for no new logo na
feeling behind him.
Yeah.
Logo need they shouldn't have touched it.
You know.
Was said Twitter no.
Yeah, was say no. Na jame before kakra. But man then I wanna meet me ako. Logo say so the ko ni po design no body.
Like it just saying.
No body. Well, Ghana Meteo for Anapay one would say rain will be experienced this morning with few areas within the country. Breaks of sunshine are expected as the day progresses. Late afternoon to evening thunderstorms are expected over northern Ghana. We Anapay weather updater Ghana Meteo for Adaroma yedi Airbroma for Ebetwaso Nafe no trending stories no yedi ho ensem abre omanfo. As I said, Sammy, the trends, you know, every among for Fati Shaibu-Ali, I crowd, what the year Nanti and a Fati, and a trends, then I so.
Sammy, it is all true. It is all true. Bugri Nabu, air trended and not trendy or trendy, and yeah, no mum no. Bugri Nabu, former Northern Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, or no, and as a Siano, Wabone Nimto essay. Yes, I tape be a better Joanna, a month for be air cassa, ewo honomo say IGP. Send your year and Yama ewo a year police headquarters one no, and ya dear a beboa MPP, ewo 2024 about to no, it was so mutumisha no mu a free akunyane so. Na omosha IGP na a yadia or name, a former president John Dramani Mahama, Eshibumu, into no omonino as IGP. Na eno no na ehun sem eba ye na mo say na hwan na wo tape ni so ye hwan na record ye hwan na leak ye ne ade eno na bugri na abu ekopie mu ewo parliamentary ad hoc committee no enima okokan say eyampa tape no eyo ho nsem mo kan wo tape ni so ni nyina no no kre na mo say sa conversation no edin sem bebre aba no na ono angasa mu etimu ena 3 other high-ranking police officers omo ena no mo kasa no na o say sa 3 officers no mo ye Commander Asare, COP Mensa ene Superintendent JB. O sign so eka say conversation no ko so ewo ono angasa ne officer ewo Osu near the Osu police station. Until police for no menim so mo cry if headquarters so mo ko Osu police station. Eno mo de bowura bugri na abu office ekodi isa akokonsa no na o say 2 senior officers no ade omo eno mo ba ne na so eno mo beka say e wo say omutumi hwe no mo set agenda no mutumi di yi IGP efree akonya so as IGP. Na the reason why as our police officers see na omo epese omo yi IGP as IGP no ene say the actions no oye no na akwa say ni interest no ewo NDC emu nti na bia na election 2024 no kwan bia obefa so obe undermine MPP for ama omuntumi win no obefa so Nti eno no ene ma saa top officers yi etumi ekọ ne nanso no bugri na abu say enkomo na officers yi die shoke ne papa ene nsema na omo ka kire no nti no oma oye na adwen se ne obe record yomo se ne ebe ya otumi koyi omo to a omo mbeka se enye no kre se omo have a conversation e bi omo betumi kra ka se yen ba office da ben also police station e ba ebe ya die o e bia na ugina wo office wo hwe wo ndem na wo hu se ye gina osu police station enti no santie no o record omo na o se o record omo no e no di tape no ekoma ye president angasa mu amanfo bi ewo ne ade na chair of the ad hoc committee no Ebuakwa South MP friend Samuel Atachia na o say committee no assign ewo legal and human rights specialist friend Dr. Isaac Latte Annan panel no is mandated to investigate both the authenticity of the leak tape and the intricate allegations na ye capture ye was that tape in this one. Ain't you know, omugusu omo investigations, but the ababeto jano and they say it is all true. If you want my Kwame Eugene Ginidi, na Kwame Eugene a Ghanaian high life and Afrobeat singer songwriter. Or no, and as I see, no debia and humba sem, debia man for trouble no ewo social media. Na as I see, no, yes, sign a trouble no. Adaya atarebe ye say okoshe ye for the late father's 40th day observation. Ewo new Fadama Accra ewa broko PM na atare no mo say unconventional outfit otumi HUC ye ediko pie eye ne papa eye 40th day observation no omo say sa atare ama debate and criticism akoso pa na the solemn occasion no meant to honor eye onumtuni papa ye friend Alex Mafo no honum ena abrante etumi ekoshe an orthodox strikingly ensemble bi na atare no omo say na eye black na atare we aide
mpaboano mse mpaboano de
omo say atare no
guarantee as
atare no black long sleeve shirt trousers ena oje guarantee a platform shoes bi eto ase esa ehye asomade tenten baako wo nasum in fact mienu atenten mienu cross de mienu wo nasum na otumi edikopie ehonom no omo say sa combination ye oye enya ade a Ghana ye culture ni mu no utumi eje asomade atenten mienu ebo tie ehye black she guarantee ekopie wo ankasa papa 40th day observation asye na sa guarantee your share your musin kokko yi na odikoti obi na nso a anka semben na obeka na mom no na onumtuni de ono de wa relax ya otietie na guarantee mu tutu tata ere na chewing gum chom edenam program no asye na ase na omo ka se ase ne papa wewu no emfa ne ho bi sa no nti sa na amanfo eka comment by no eni
no din nche no ede
e bi o anybody gather comment aba no eni Kwam officials say spirit of dressing enter Kwame why Ampofwasi see hairstyle and shoe way David say at your father's funeral asking for a friend you can't do this in Ashanti Kingdom never at your father's Sam see so everything this guy will do people will talk negativity about it what is it Joe will say what exactly is wrong with his attire perhaps it is because he's looking simple and energetic in the attire. It's high time we try not to talk about everything because some of us are still learning. One that says, which attire has ever brought a dead person back to life, giving much importance to things that don't concern us, neglecting our own problems. Boedu said there is nothing wrong with his attire. Leave him alone. People mourn differently. For all you know, he is footing the funeral bill. And Tisa and a man for na Adena Sojani or Odinechi. Another downfall. He looks younger na so Jenny no looking young.
Na o lose soja na I am holding him.
Ebi or commenting, ebi or na downfall because I wouldn't want to believe that the whole soja ni bet me abey anybody guard the Odinechi na. Ebi or na downfall okojano.
Utia from
the now person or a low budget soldier.
Utia from is a holding no from.
Person or a low budget soldier.
Yeah, I holding no. But why a nice guy? Why a very nice guy, pa. At some point, you'll begin to wait, but I like the way he's looking. He looks slim and very nice. I like how he's looking. I'm more allowed. Man, that can be whom number true to Fista. One of them say yes, you know, I beat me.
I didn't.
Go say the JD.
And to Sammy, and I did a year trend to know ABC.
Well, Fati,
eh, no be bowing.
So, Baba,
And
the
that's
time
a
was
mean.
and then the time was here. Fati, me interested in a story now reading about the education minister who share teacher for when we stakeholder engagement what church room, because I'm trying to understand. Say, you know, there is that information. Say, the last BEC in the Omotro Nanseyano, but as to how the next batch of students will be passing out next year, no, how it's going to be done, no. Me share that.
So I changed
Me share that TSS. I don't know, say, and no who engagements, no more koye ya na say, but really honestly, I would need somebody to explain to me why the change, what the change is for. And see, we are in primary school now, and as a JHS now, are they going to SHS? So it's just the examinations.
No, that's a
Anyway.
So, first story name, I must say, teachers in the Ashanti region have hailed the Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, for what they described as a historic, as a historic direct engagement with teachers to learn at first hand their concerns as major stakeholders in the education system. They believe the initiative by the minister is the way to go in tackling core challenges facing the teaching fraternity, whose role is critical to achieving the desired learning outcomes as a country. A cross-section of teachers in the region expressed their excitement about their maiden encounter with the minister at the meeting in which the first of series, which is the first of the series of meetings scheduled to be held across the regions. About 1,500 teachers drawn from all 43 districts across the region attended a meeting, which was put together by the Regional Education Directorate. Also in attendance were officials of the, Dr. Edichum acknowledged the important role teachers play. The ministry said it's pursuing policies geared towards accelerating socio-economic transformation. He said education is not an end in itself, but a means. Sammy, it's just like a fun fair.
But I mean,
you see, instead of focusing on the
main
challenges and issues, ailments,
I wish we could get the PRO for the Ministry of Education to come and explain
why now
all of that for
why
us.
Now?
To be honest, I really don't get what it is. Said Nancy, there was a headline said, "So wasi, ye penny etro, Ghana penny etro."
They be say a West African examination.
Yeah, but one of the papers.
Maybe I think I will see a baby who free mu.
So they said that
so it's not like no. So it's like we are no longer writing wasi. It's not that the whole West Africa ye pen a ye true. Ye na ye who free mu.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'm sure.
Sir, educational sense we say it there. I'll be honest enough to say me hian chichimo kakra. Say womo enya akosa edmamia. Na ombe chichimo kakra mfama as to what this whole change is about. Last BEC, cumulative assessment. Science and something, how it translates into the new system now. One more and one more story in America.
Rather, almost say Ghana will go ahead with WASI despite Nigeria's pullout.
Yeah,
so that's what
and I'm just wondering, but that now we're standing now. I think a public servant. You catch only Ghana card into your cano. Where is that policy coming from?
Minya senko ya withhold obi salary. Ama odi oma court pa ma we wini case no. Because you can't tell that all the public servants, they all have Ghana card no so. Because obviously, I mean, these days, Ghana card they're not idea bibia. And one idea bibia.
Yeah.
Oko banker, you would have to use it any idea. Into of course, obi ani wo bet na wo Ghana card own you so out ho.
Yeah.
So for those who haven't, clearly they don't have them. And we all know the challenge with Ghana card ewo hanum. So how do you issue a blanket your friend is saying statement say uni Ghana card, no Ghana card, no salary. Saying. Honestly, if we all know, say, people don't joke with their salaries in this country, even if it's 100 cedis.
Yeah.
And if they know that you need to work with your Ghana card towards your salary, and they have it, it means they don't have it. They don't have it. And they not having it. Now, it's whose fault?
So are we in essence saying, sir, your verification system a few years ago with the national security, with the BNI, with the education ministry, and co, and other workers, I think the health workers, they all went through that. Are we saying that system also failed for us to still have ghost names in the system? Fati, I understand, sir, there are instances, kofobi one ma, one more ewo payroll swa, oma we say minimum. But every month, I can try bar, I will share for sika.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what happened to that BNI national security authentication processor? I remember very well at the time, it caused delay.
Sammy,
in the release of Sikai, they Emma Womo.
Sammy, for me, ghost names, are not necessarily people who were on the payroll. Ebia Nyankopon Safroma, Obianim.
Yeah.
There could also be people names
that don't
human
exist.
Beings who don't exist.
Yes.
Edia yafa dia shape.
Ya momo teacher numbers.
Edia
system. So Fati, that process to eradicate that, what happened to it? If we are able
to catch some verification, maybe cry on da. Meanwhile, otiasi.
Well, but we should sometimes hasten slowly. And they can say, yeah, SIM card registration exercise. But look at the number of people as a result of Ghana currency, they couldn't jump on board.
Yeah,
they couldn't. Some people are using people's numbers. Oh, mini SIM card into or SIM card in number if I'm a lot of people, the numbers they are using are not in their names. Because so many Ghana card. And a Ghana card is not telling us, I think number printed some 600,000 or so. Meanwhile, the arrears is in millions.
True.
And it's about when your cards about 600,000 plus of cards I think about print here. Now say for public servants, normally more than 600,000 now. How do you tell us say say uni Ghana card, my controller, Emma Osika, Emba system nimu? We should hasten slowly with some of these decisions. You take it. Yeah. And now, your friend is saying, registration, and I tell you, and they are suffering, but they just can't say it.
Yeah.
Oma, tell you, when we see a car kamu, because I want for old, and their numbers were disconnected. But yen go back to education sensem na yenjin chechemu na menia akosa emfa chechemu no deputy PR emma the Ministry of Education no fan chechemu kakra emfa ma ye anopai anes anopai mo kwa
we just so many abema
ne pum design
ya me adon boko
we dey clarity kakra na me hia na me sira wo se bebo ame the understanding na me want say but correct me say me wrong the last BC ya twero asoman ene de nansiano enkwada ne kwotwero no mpacho ene kwe
but there was opportunity there man we for the cases in Ghana for Majibre 8 coming back to your question no nyano kwese we last BC in the actual that
the year 2023. 2024, 2025, yɛbɛkɔ so atwerɛ BC. Na mmom deɛ nsesaeɛ a aba kɛseɛ ne sɛ syllables and I said the larger perspective no curriculum no we use no facing it out. And to say you know when you use old curriculum you be new curriculum no and I take precedence.
Nti omba akɔtwerɛ exams sɛ deɛ when we try na ɛwɔ examination centers with invigilators ni bibia.
Paper choice mate here nti san bia ni hɔ a there might be the mode of assessment because this time around we expect some based on the core objectives and I say rationale behind the new curriculum it's more of activity oriented and you choose pass you know them on crowd be engage you more assignments practical you mun koya we run the project work and on be take centers about any idea BC you know society be about that 2024 it be can no crowd be transfer and the mode of assessment in maybe a basis
But mode of assessment, you know, so me kaya near friend cumulative assessment, me boy. Sana na me names here friend cumulative assessment. What's the variance? And society na kasane den.
Well, assessment, you know, every years okay. Cumulatively, if you are from Form 1 up to junior high school 3, it's another obey first year, I don't need not your canning in album. Yeah, okay, it be a continuous assessment in 30%. So the new curriculum, no, the continuous assessment, whether it's going to remain, that is going to remain there 30% and also more the better for and because or not. It has not been decided yet by WAEC. So far, you didn't any briefing there, but I had answer Sunday but the most important thing is say your man crying as a hands-on you know experience. Say project work and BBC, but any idea society be a beside by ekesi biasa.
Enti about kobane say sa project work ni sa no manoma nyina no for me what percentage of a year marks are in the end you determine say bia na marks no wonya A and also wonya 1 what percentage of sa cumulative part we know and you can wasem.
Now, as I speak now, no firm decision has been taken. And I say, be a minister, briefing, official briefing, say, be a meeting I speak to. But I know, sir, WAEC has been doing a lot of engagement as to the best way to go. Because they know best, and you know, and I'm going to be honest, I'm engage all the relevant stakeholders and say, I want to be making input in at least assessment more comprehensive. The assessment we do no so.
Now, syllabus once Macho syllabus na who controversies by set textbooks available and who asem near Kayana.
So syllabus na become say no controversy be any who books in I supply all the system administrative regions through education directorates. It will be answer Canadian. You could have maybe a selected schools be almost some kind of it's a different thing altogether. But as far as I'm concerned, from the Ministry of Education, books now say common crime. I became additional 2.0. Yeah, the name na amount.
Obani, my final question here. Wasi ehun sensema. Yesi Ghana pe enetro. Enchichemu kakra ho.
Well, in Chichem Kakra by and so for some time now, and parents need to be complaining bitterly. So you won't cry no vacancy and no massa had 2 weeks and no massa. We are trying to restructure time the transfer and say other West African countries now also are subscribing to WAEC, you know. They are trying to May June, but because of after 2020, you know, COVID in the NTME, I restructure in term. Ama timi other West Africa bit say Gambia, Australia, Nigeria, and other NTME man sure. For now, maybe Ghana and I show was but I believe say by next year, no, you bet me at any woman actual same paper on like previous years now you now.
All right. You did in competition, no. You did AC and a penny, Naminia, Medosi, say, and who could hear say, your penchichimuka cry. You were say na Odemwaka cry at your brain. But Anya Biao, and Kodana, woman should be see, no. Metio from Amusu, almost say selection of schools, you know. One more ever chassis, and Anya Bia, is there an update on that?
Well, say the communicate by as a press release by as to the timelines and Kurano also muko schools near there. You go so I to no sense a static district, but I know maybe touch Makakra and said by closer weekend on that team no. I headed to the respective regions and now all the stakeholders no mobile boaman Kurana I selection. But I know they are affecting selection process. No. But the within time, it's a marking cramp why I can start marking as it stands now. And as we speaking, or if for what's in their course and see marking be anywhere course. It's not idea they affect your timelines, you know. And you know, it's about next week, you know, or more ebe nan kwaramenya kwenya as selected schools no person mukwa the senior high school level.
On a normal day, you know, one beko secondary school months being.
Well, no, the mean Kasi be abusum we are now busum we no because I mean official EBI Minister for Education. In your briefing and they say it's number 4 HSA when we and I'm saying a ministry need to respect or say and Quran because to see and I see the vacate say.
All right. Madam Sammy, I saw Jim Benani in command pay.
But that's opportunity at the Amar Wafidications.
You, Minia, Ernest Akusa, and I'm in command, Deputy PR, Emma, the Ministry of Education. That's Fati. There's a lot of misinformation out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misinformation out there. Me young could be a many didn't come. And I'm the soon I'm asking we say so BC last one no matter no.
Because I think I heard something like that.
Yes.
But
and
anyway.
Na me ne didn't come out. Kitwane catch him so on the uncle me I'm not writing BC. Ours is different. And now me say that's why I got confused. And see mobile then entrance exams and I say there but there I didn't know. But if it's the same BC now, then I think that some proper education must go on because some people have the mindset say BC, you know, last one actually. Well,
Sammy story be almost say BC will not be cancelled.
Okay.
GES. The Ghana Education Service has said the basic education certificate examination will not be cancelled with the move from objective-based curriculum to standard-based one. It's therefore debunked rumors being circulated that BEC has been cancelled. Almost say, please do not communicate that we are no more writing BEC. The BEC is not cancelled. We are writing, and even those who are in junior high school too will write. The Director General of GES, Dr. Eric Nkansa, said in a response to comment from a member of the audience at a forum organized by the West African Examination Council on BEC grading system in Accra. That member of audience had suggested the BEC will be cancelled. In January this year, the GES said that it had come to its attention that some heads of public basic schools had made some students who were in JHS2 last academic year and were supposed to progress to JHS3 this year to repeat. The management of GES said it took serious exception to the practice due to the fact that the current JHS3 students were the last batch of the objective-based curriculum candidates who will write the final BCE under the said syllabus.
I said you say objective-based
students who were promoted to JHS2 this year were therefore going to be the first batch of candidates who will write BEC in 2024 using the new standard-based curriculum. As a result, a statement to that effect said all last year's JHS2 students should progress to JHS3 in order not to disadvantage any objective-based, standard-based, still, there is no object. Anyway, so we have to me better. Objective-based, standard-based, as to exactly what it is, you know. Into me,
well, we sano unya kuju sifat damka ababwa. On the set teacher, and from being a whole another be journalism, and that wabakemu ewa hanum see. But ninja well, I think standard-based, no, standardized one now. What you was trying to explain is that it is not going to be the usual cumulative assessment based one, but this one we're more a project based. And you know, ABA in a class of let's say 20 students, you bet me actually move into 4 or 5. Say group A, do a research on soil fertility. Now group B, do a research on deben. Then collectively, no, like they do at the university, collectively, no, maybe one of them would have to come and make the presentation, and then based upon the presentation, the class. That is what I think he was meaning. Say, Prince, I think that's what he meant. Like they are investing, a project work based at the end. That's what maybe they want to introduce at the basic level. Okay. Sanya and Kurano, at least from the basic level, no, one more any project work and one sense. Group based project work. Okay. I don't know standard, you know. Okay. They want to say no. And I'm actually with the children. Ever Daniel home. Now, your mom was STEM education. Processing the demonamsono. You need to be research oriented. You need to be taught how to research. Into Mudru secondary school, you won't struggle with research. PhD, you won't struggle because you've been taught now. And see, we are a very, very commendable mover. Mr. Duchum, Woyo.
Brighten your morning with good music.
Information,
News, interviews, inspiration, fun, and
education. Your radio just came alive.
Ase mamena ora Sammy Eshun ase se o transina ena no pay happy morning show no ekoso. Baby a edui a sports update on Happy 98.9 FM ya de bro e free ejuada ekosi efiada anope bia e wo happy morning show ni so yenda o masene yen toaso dia yen hyase free Ghana Football Association na ye hyase wo hodia na elections 2023 timetable ni nyina mpanifo e de abase homo putu no on hold. Yes, ni nyina ne se Ghana Football Association ade aba se homo e decide se abato ho nsensem a ekoso enura yi na nka ye hwe animu se homo de vetting a report no ebeba the elections committee homo san serve as the vetting committee no mo wi homo dwuma nyina anti enura yi na pede a timetable a homo de bae no na enura na ese homo de homo report ebetudwa na yehu homo go through the vetting na homo disqualify homo no na enura anwumre na Ghana Football Association de bae se following a injunction filed by King Faisal Football Club, a Division 1 league club no any a large group sentino omo the elections timetable ni nyina omo e de ato ho a enya de a omo ebeto aso biemukra enti injunction no wo high court na ensemo a GF4 e de ba ni se King Faisal but the ensu enim se a large grusa ono ankasa enye club no na ode co file sa motion of injunction no ode ewo high court a ode abeto election so enti ene anope ye transe ewo happy sports so a ye de enchiremu ye beko King Faisal na afi Alhaji Karim Gruza aso ye na ye de enchiremu de aba ye ntoaso ne ye toaso dia ye nkonko ye ntena Ghana Football Association ho na Ghana Football Association ho na NMP4 de aba se bet power Premier League no ene de ya ena omo be pa ho ntoma kra ukoku MP4 de aba se 2023-2024 bet power Premier League season no ene ukopie mu ewo Eastern Premier hotel ewo Koforidua ene de ya ena omo be pa ho ntoma na nkraya Ghana Football Association de aba ne se president Yesu Kreku, vice president Makado, youth and sports minister honorable Mustafa Yusuf, ESCO members GFA officials top GFA officials na afi 18 Premier League officials nyina na afi invited guests omo nyina ba kopie mu ewo Eastern Premier hotel ewo Koforidua na omo apa ho entoma enti reporters ebekọ ho de beba bia yɛde ho nsɛm ɛbɛbrɛ ɛwɔ happy 98.9 FM so na yɛntoa so deɛ a na yɛtoa so ɛwɔ Ghana Football Association ɛno ɛyɛ Champions of Champions ɛbɛtɔ dwa ɛda kwasiada a ɛda yɛ anim ya okopie mu ɛwɔ Cape Coast Stadium a ɛhɔ ɛna Champions of Champions no ɛbɛtɔ dwa na Champions of Champions ɛtɔ dwa deɛ a na ɛyɛ Ghana Premier League ɛyɛ Champions Mediama Sporting ɛyɛ club ɛna afei nso Dreams FC ɔmo energy ɛyɛ MTN FA Cup no ti ɔmo nso ɛne ɔmo ɛna de bɛbɔ ni na kick off no ɛyɛ 6 p.m. nti saa game wei bɛbɔ no ɛyɛ under floodlight ɛwɔ Cape Coast ɛyɛ Sports Stadium na kai hyɛ ne nso sɛ Mediama esi akan ɛwɔ CAF Champions League msa nso na Dreams FC nso esi akan ɛwɔ CAF ɛyɛ Confederation Cup a ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo timi a progress to the next stage of the competition a ɛyɛ good news pa ɛdema ɔman Ghana na yɛtoa so deɛ a yɛmfiri hɔ yɛmfiri ɛyɛ Champions of Champions ne yɛnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Women's ɛyɛ Premier League ɛyɛ Super Cup Women's ɛyɛ Premier League Super Cup no na Ghana Women's ɛyɛ Premier League Super Cup no ɛbɛtɔ dwa na ɛtɔ dwa deɛ a na mpanimfoɔ ɛde aba sɛ ɛtɔ dwa ɛwɔ Chebi ɛyɛ AstroTurf no ɛhɔ ɛna saa tournament nyinaa yes ɛna da nti match schedule no ɛna ɔmo de aba no ampem no ɛyɛ Azakes ladies ɛne Dreams ɛyɛ ladies ɛbɛsi akan first game no ɛno ɛyɛ Friday 29th of ɛyɛ September yes busumi ɛbɛsi mu no ɛna Super Cup no ɛbɛtɔ dwa na ho schedule nyinaa ɛna aba yɛ streaming live ɛwɔ Facebook ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM ɛwɔ Facebook na Supreme Ladies nso ɛne Berry Ladies nso ɛbɛbɔ nti clubs yi nyinaa ɛba akɔpie mu ɛwɔ Chebi yes Miami Chebi na ɔmo ɛhɔ na ɔmo bɛsi akan ne nyinaa nti first game 9 a.m. Second game no ɛyɛ 3 p.m. saa nso ɛna on the 30th of September no nso ɛyɛ Army Ladies ɛne Northern Ladies nso ɛde bɛbɔ ani saa da na Faith Ladies nso ne ampem daako a nso ɛde bɛbɔ ani ɛwɔ hɔ Dreams nso ne ɛyɛ Supreme Ladies ɛde bɛbɔ ani ɛno ɛyɛ 1st October saa nso na Berry ɛne Hazakes nso ɛde bɛbɔ ani on the 2nd of October no Faith Ladies ɛne Northern Ladies nso ɛde bɛbɔ ani saa da na ampem daako nso ne Army Ladies ɛde bɛbɔ ani 3rd of ɛyɛ October Hazakes Ladies ɛne Supreme Ladies nso ɛde bɛbɔ ani saa da na Dreams nso ne Berries nso ɛde bɛsi ani na 4th ɛyɛ Monday 4th ɛyɛ October no nso Army Ladies versus ɛyɛ Faith Ladies saa nso na Northern Ladies nso ne ampem daako nti sei ɛna ne nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Chebi AstroTurf ɛna afei SOS Esiakwa ɛhɔ na saa competition nyinaa ɛbɛtɔ dwa nti abrɛ ne abrɛ nyinaa yɛde ɛho update ɛbɛbrɛw ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM ne yɛfiri hɔ deɛ a yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ ampem daako a ɛna represent Ghana ɛwɔ ɛyɛ CAF ampem daako a represent Ghana ɛwɔ CAF ɛyɛ Champions League CAF Champions League ɛmaa deɛ no na ɛtɔ dwa ɛwɔ Nigeria na nnura yi ampem daako a ɛne Nellis FC ɛde bɔ ani na ɔmo de bɔ ani no ɛne Azakes ɔmo te bi ɛkyerɛ ɛyɛ Nelly Ladies yi paa ɔmo bɔ ɔmo ɛka maako nsia home ɛma ɔmo te mu baako na ɛno yɛ semi final ɛyɛ game a ɛtɔ dwa nnura yi na first half no na ampem daako a lead by 4 goals to 0 ɛno ɛna ɔmo ba benya consolation a Mayoa na ɛhyehyɛ goal na Tracy Chum ɛhyɛ bi saa nso na Mary Amponsa ɛnso ɛhyɛ bi Ophelia Sewa Amponsa ɛnso ɛde bi keka ho a game no nyinaa ɛkɔ na wie Nancy Amoa nso ɛhyɛ bi a game no ɛkɔ na wie no na ampem daako a ladies abɔ mo homɔden semi final game na ɔmo abɔ mo homɔden pa akye ɔmo counterparty abɔ mo ɛka maako nsia a ɔmo team baako finals no ɛbɛtɔ dwa on 31st of August ya busumi ya ɛna ɛbɛtɔ dwa na ɛtɔ dwa deɛ na ɛyɛ ampem daako a ladies ɛne Delta Queens ɛna ɛde bɛbɔ ani ampem daako a ladies ɛne Delta Queens ɛna ɛde bɛbɔ ani ɛbɛyɛ game a ano ɛbɛyɛ din yie papa ampem daako a ɛtumi ewini saa game na ɔmo ba kopie mu ɛwɔ Cote d'Ivoire ɛhɔ ɛna afie ɛyɛ CAF ɛyɛ Women's Champions League no ɛbɛto dwa ɛwɔ hɔ nti wobɔ mpaeɛ na wabɔ bi ɛde ama ampem daako a ladies ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yɛtena ase wɔ Happy Sports a yɛde saa nsɛm yi ɛyɛ match update ni nyinaa ɛbɛbrɛ mo ɛwɔ yɛ dwuma deɛ so yɛmfiri hɔ yi na yɛfiri hɔ deɛ a yɛnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Europe yɛkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Europe deɛ a na ntɛntɛm a so no yɛmfa nsɛm bi a ɛpiepie mu ɛwɔ hɔ ɛmfa ɛma wo yɛde ɛma wo deɛ a yɛnni kan nkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Spain koraa nsɛm a ɛpie mu ɛwɔ Spain a ɛyɛ the Spanish ɛyɛ ɛfi no saa bere deɛ ɔmo ka nyinaa sɛ ɔmo president ɛfi ne president a ɔkɔ kisi abayewa a yɛfrɛ no Jenny ɛyɛ homoso na ɛho nsɛm abɛyɛ bebree ɛneɛ FIFA ɛsɛ papa yi sɛ one resign a ɔforce yɛn sɛ yɛde 15 year ɛyɛ band koraa ɛna ɛba abɛtoo so ne nyinaa ne sɛ UEFA foɔ ɛtrɛtin sɛ papa yi FA Spanish FA president ɛno a yɛfrɛ no Luis no sɛ wansi fam a Real Madrid ɛne Barcelona koraa nya deɛ ɔbɛma ɔmo compete ɛne other Spanish ɛyɛ clubs no ɔbɛ compete ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Champions League a ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛwɔ Europe no ɛno ɛna ɔmo a na support no nkurɔfoɔ ne ɔmo wɔ Spanish FA a support no ɛnɛ yi ɔmo ade aba sɛ dabi papa deɛ ɛkɔ so no deɛ ɛsɛ ɔtwe ho ɛde free yɛ football mu na yɛtumi ehu deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛne deɛ ɛbɛ nyinaa papa yi ne ho akyere ne yie paa Spanish FA president yi ne ho akyere ne yie papaapa nsɛm a ɛkɔ so no na yɛmfiri hɔ na yɛnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ England yɛfiri hɔ na yɛkɔpie mu ɛwɔ England a Newcastle United captain a yɛfrɛ no Jamal Lascelles na okɔpie mu ɛwɔ City Centre ɛwɔ Newcastle ntam hɔ a na ɔne ne brother ɛnenam na ɔmo akɔpie mu ɛwɔ City Centre ɔmo hwehwɛhwɛ ɔmo ani bɔ ɔmo ani akɔnhoma ɛno ɛna nkurɔfoɔ bi ekutakutatuo ɛto hyɛ ɔmo so na ɛneɛ ɔmo ne ɔmo ntɔkwa paa na saa ntɔkwa no mu no ɛna cameras a ɛwɔ hɔ CCTV cameras capture Newcastle United ɛyɛ captain Jamal ɛyɛ Lascelles a ɔto blows paa ɔne nkurɔfoɔ no a ɛto hyɛ ɔne ne brother no ɔmo to hyɛ ɔmo so no ɔne ɔmo ɛde abɔni ɛneɛ free for all fight paa ɔmo bɔ no na ɔno nso abɔ ɔmo bi a CCTV cameras capture ɔmo a branty ne ho ɔdin yie papapapa ɛnya deɛ a otimi ma nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo bɛyɛ attack ɔne ne nua no ne nyinaa sɛ to blow baako ɛmɛ ɛkɔ bɔ ne ti na ɛbɔ ne ti no sɛ ɛneɛ mi nyaa mo na mo nhwɛ mo ho saa ɛnkɔ ɛmfa mo ho ni ɛna ɔno nso di mirika ɛto hyɛ ɔmo so a ne ɔne ɔmo a ɛde bɔɔ ani ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛndeɛ na ayɛ free for all fighter aba abɛpie mu wɔ hɔ a yɛde ɛho nsɛm ɛma ɛna anɔpɛ yi ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM ne yɛkɔ deɛ a yɛnkɔnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ US Open ɛyɛ tennis a ɛkɔ so no US Open ɛyɛ tennis ɛkɔ so ahyɛ aseɛ koraa ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Flashy Minus ɛno ɛna ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ na matches ni bi akokɔ so a Novak Djokovic ɛkye aberante ɛfrɛ no Alexander ɛyɛ Mule ɛtwa no Alexander ɛyɛ Mule ɛkye no ɛbɔ no 3 ɛyɛ set straight a no nyinaa sɛ ɔbɔ no 6-0 6-2 6-3 a aberante ɔgye ne ho a na ɛnyɛ koraa saa nso ɛna ada matches nso akokɔ so a ɛnɛ anɔpɛ a na matches a ɛbɛtɔ dwa ɛnɛ no ada matches a ɛbɛtɔ dwa ɛnɛ no Humbert ɛne ɛyɛ Berrettini ɛbɛsi akan Humbert ɛne Berrettini ɛbɛsi akan ɛwɔ mmarima no afɛ mu ɛwɔ hɔ ma menhwɛ ɛyɛ schedule ni nyinaa na afɛ mu bɔɔbɔ so mfɛma na obɛhu deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛne deɛ ɛbɛ nyinaa yes ɛyɛ ɛnɛ yɛ 20 okay ɛwɔ ha ɛwɔ US Open no US Open ɛyɛ championship no yɛ technology okay yɛnkɔ ɛma na fam ɛma no afam nso ɛyɛ adeɛ a wɔ snacking nso etimi ɛkye ne counterpart a ɛyɛ Prostokova ɛbɔ no ɛyɛ 2 set ɛyɛ straight a 6-3 6-2 ɛna ɔno nso ɛbɔ no ɛwɔ hɔ Leila Fernandez nso ɛne abayewa a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Elina Alexander Kova nso de bɛbɔ ani ɛnɛ de a ɛwɔ US Open no mu san so ɛna abayewa a yɛfrɛ no Isabella ɛyɛ Bogo no nso ɛne ne counterpart a ɔno nso ɛfiri ɛyɛ Germany nso de bɛbɔ ani ɛwɔ US Open a ahyɛseɛ ɛwɔ Flashy Minus ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi Alan Green ɛbɛtena ase ɛwɔ Happy Sports ne so a ɔde sɛdeɛ nsɛm no nyinaa akɔ nyinaa ɛbɛbrɛw ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM ne so na wei so ɛna meja ma memfa ɛyɛ transfer news kakra aba transfer news kakra aba no nso ma me ɛmfa ɛma ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM na nsɛm a aba bɛpie mu ne sɛ Saudi Arabia foɔ ne sɛ abrante a ɔmo pɛ ne paa ɛyɛ Mo Salah abrante a ɔmo pɛ ne paa sɛ ɔmo se ɔmo abrante a aka a ɔwɔ Europe a ɔmo hwɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛtɔ no ɛyɛ Mo Salah osina kan ɛde ma Liverpool na ɛno ɛna Liverpool mpanyinfoɔ aka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ abrante a yɛfrɛ no Mo Salah no ɛnya deɛ a ɔmo bɛtɔn no ɛnya deɛ a ɔmo bɛtɔn no nti ɔmo mpɛ baabi kora ɔmo mpɛ player foforɔ na ɛno na Saudi Arabia foɔ no sɛ dabi ɛnya deɛ a ɔmo bɛte aseɛ na ɔmo nte aseɛ no na ɔmo se sika a ɔmo de ma Cristiano Ronaldo deɛ ɔmo de ma Neymar ɔmo de ne nyinaa bɛbom na ɔmo de ama Mo Salah na ɔmo abɛfa no koraa ɛde afiri Liverpool ɛde akɔ akɔpie mu ɛwɔ Saudi Arabia no nso akɔsi akan ɛde ama league no ɔse ɔmo hu ni sɛ ɔyɛ the most valuable ɛyɛ player Saudi Arabia foɔ no ɛpɛ no sɛ ɔmmra no ɔse ɔmo nya Mo Salah ba pɛ ɛnya deɛ a ɔmo bɛpɛ abranteɛ foforɔ koraa bi ɛwɔ hɔ san so na Liverpool abranteɛ a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Joe Gomez no Joseph ɛyɛ Gomez no Saudi Arabian club akɔ nso sɛ abranteɛ sɛdeɛ osi n'akan no ɔmo pɛ paa a Etihad ɔmo se ɔmo pɛ sɛdeɛ ɔda kyerɛ hɔ na ɔtwetwe na ɔpaase a sɛdeɛ osi akan no ɔmo pɛ paa nti ɔmmrae na ɔmepie mu mmesi akan ɛmfa ɛma ɔmo san so na abranteɛ a yɛfrɛ no Lukaku nso saa bere deɛ ofiri ɛyɛ Chelsea ɛyɛ loan ɛna ɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Roma na ɔno nso akɔsi akan ɛwɔ hɔ san so ɛna Liverpool abrante a yɛfrɛ no Virgil van Dijk ɔno nso 4-match ban ɛna mpanimfoɔ ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛde ɛbɛma no ne nyinaa ne sɛ weekend yi ɛwɔ bra Liverpool ɛne Newcastle ɛsi akan no abranteɛ no ɛgye red card na ɔgye red card no ɔda suban bi adi a ɛyɛ ɛfi no sɛ ɔmo akyagye no ɛfi no akyagye no koraa sɛ suban a ɔda adi ɛne referee ɛde ne nsa ɛkyerɛkyerɛ referee no so na yɛyi na free mu koraa ɔmpɛ sɛ obɛfiri mu na afei nso ayɛ fourth referee a na ogyina hɔ no ɔkɔɔyɛ na asɛ opia no sɛ dan yi ɔne no ɛkasakasa no ɛfiri ne sɛ dabi oyɛ Liverpool captain sɛ ɔda suban pa adi na other players ɛwɔ hɔ no nso ɔmo sua na ɔmo nso ɛda suban pa di nti adeɛ a Virgil van Dijk ɛyɛ no ɛfi no ɛkyagye no na ɔmo de bɔ no na wantimi amfa nkyeremu papa biara ankɔ deɛ a adeɛ a 4 matches na abranteɛ no ɔnsi akan ɛmfa ɛma Liverpool medikan aka Lukaku deɛ no ɛnso ɛde ama wo ɛnura mede to anim sɛ Wolverhampton Wanderers player yɛfrɛ no Matthias ɛyɛ Nunes no Manchester City sɛ ɔmo pɛ no ɛno ɛna Wolves sɛ abranteɛ ohu hia yɛn paa nti yɛ ma wonkɔ abranteɛ no ɔkɔ strike ɛnura wankɔ training ɔmo frɛ no a ɔmo sɛ ɔsɛ ma training until sɛ mo be decide sɛ menkɔnkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Manchester City ɔsɛ n'ani so ade ho nyinaa ne sɛ obɛsi akan ɛde ama Manchester City ɛwɔ hɔ san so ɛna Manchester City abrante a yɛfrɛ no Juan Cancelo no saa bere deɛ Barcelona for atona ne sa Barcelona for atona ne sa ne nyinaa sɛ obedi kan kopiem ɛyɛ loan deal na ɛyɛ option to buy nti wɔkɔ loan deɛ but sɛ owie ni loan no na sɛ Barcelona for epena ɔmo bɛtɔ no na watana na wasi akan nso ɛde ama ɔmo eweso ɛna megyina na mede anɔpɛ sports update ni nyina ɛse ɛwɔ Happy Morning Show ni so yɛbɛdane yɛ ho na yɛdane yɛ ho na yɛbade a owura Sammy Eshun ɛba bɛtena se na ɔne owura Fati Shaibu-Ali nso atoa so ɛwɔ Happy 98.9 FM mpacho twɛn yɛba
a bank that cares for you hand in hand. We stand with you, so lift your head up Big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive. CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. CBG, we stand with you. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
The name Ghana was derived from the medieval Mali Empire, which was also known as the Ghana Empire of West Africa. Ghana was the title of the king who ruled the kingdom, which was then controlled by Sundiata Keita, founder of the Mali Empire in 1240 AD. The Portuguese were the first white merchants to arrive in Gold Coast in the 15th century to trade mainly in gold, diamonds, ivory, just to name a few, and most importantly, slaves. In 1842, a year after their arrival, they built the first castle in Gold Coast, called the Elmina Castle, which was also known as Sao George Dam.
I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024 in the good state.
But most there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirant.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time, there's some calling for me to endorse their candidates. There's some who are calling for me to endorse their candidates. I haven't endorsed anybody. The election is not mine. If I had, I would decide it. I don't decide it. It's the delegates in our party that decide it.
Mr. President, Ghanaians say they are not happy with the way conditions are. They are tired. They are suffering.
I'm the first to admit it. I've said it several times. I'm the first to admit it. But at the end of the day, I believe that when the moment comes, the Ghanaians will reflect on who best can get us out of these difficulties and take us to the next stage. That is the new patriotic party.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
We'll have a good record to defend. And we'll have some significant achievements which have addressed the concerns of the Ghanaian people. I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024 in the good state.
But most there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirant.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time,
Okay, thank you. And Winston. Winston. Is that follow up? That can be but who you are at the end?
No comment. No comment.
I don't know, no comment.
No, see the rules, Mr. No,
yes.
If you not a sabra, Unimumra, one samra. If you necessary, I'm about to make my 12 years. No, even the rules of the game. But a Pia, my Pia, my Pia, nine necessary, but the red line, the red will be a man. Or to our baby, I'm going to say, okay, thank you. And wasting to be some wasting. Fakasiana, I come look wasting. Is a follow up? Not can be here. Is a follow up? But who you are at the end? No comment. No comment. I don't know, no comment. No, see the rules, no beyond your mind. Yes. If you not a sabra. Unimumra, one samra. If you necessary, I'm about to make my 12 years. No, even the rules of the game. But a Pia, my Pia, my Pia, nine necessary, but the red line, the red will be a man. Or to our baby, I'm going to say, okay, thank you. And wasting to be some wasting. Fakasiana, I come look wasting. Is a follow up? Not can be here. Is a follow up? But who you are at the end? No comment. No comment. I don't know, no comment. No, see the rules, no beyond your mind. Yes. If you not a sabra. Unimumra, one samra.
What an argument had emerged, especially among the camps of the various individuals who are aspiring, that we should have had one converged event. What do you say to that?
You see, in 2009, I went to a meeting at the GPP, Ghana's political party. And that
interviews inspiration, fun, and education.
Your radio just came alive.
Coming on and go cry. I'm on the way. Smell my okay. Sleep it so. Coming on and go. If you're on the way. Smell my okay. Sleep it so. When we cry, we do. I want to do a cup. Sleep it so. Just to cry with trouble. Bang, I want to be. Sleep it so. Get down, get down, get down, get down, baby. See this, get up, feeding. See this,
And you're live on Happy 98.9 FM. Welcome you to the show. If you just join us, headlines done, sports done, trends done. So much to discuss this morning. We're happy to host you. If you just join us. So we shall see our near Antonio Shaibu-Ali Nekoye Mawa. Mefidin na here na catch the phobia say on catch the phobia say Happy Morning Show Koswan is on fan feeding into Happy 98.9 FM. Feeding at the Samuel Eshun. Many Fati Shaibu-Ali in a studio having to. Say me bonyum na say you na me born ayenyum pa. There is only one way of authenticating say and you na me born ayenyum pa. But many ekoche eye glass ni mu a na me hu say ensa no amaso a osofo opanyum chair Pastor Thomas you who be that no man ensa so no say yes me bonya nsanyum sisi asime bonya nsanyum eti me mo akwa ba yenin komo kakra say nyim we say ebo ho ma me create scenario we say fama na abrantipa wanya eye grilled fish bia mekoni guhu na jene guhu na banku na emre na menia unya eye o angel cola ice guhu na unya o angel orange ice guhu na unya o angel mango ice guhu angel peach ice go home. And I say angel apple wine, limey, then so ice go home. Na oti bankuni kakra na dia famoko kakra no one wine nam ne kese pa problem nyina solve eno ne life no eno ne ababo no anapai so wonte angel cola enka eno hu nkomo na me odi no esi aga na hanum se na obi ato akola ne be ko school to be man no fa che ne bag mu fa nko more different flavors. And Tibachonia, angel cola, angel orange, angel mango, angel peach, angel apple lima. You are sorted for the entire day. Fabiko office, no staff no Monchena Munyusu. I come up Bombardier answer my friend Penny 4-050-787-8668. Now nobody come on. Over to be now Kotoa. The Bacho nobody come out, one best supply will be. Sans American, so sick as someone you won't mean. Usika someone you won't mean. Men can't say Bobby never control me, but sometimes it's necessary. Say, Abby, I'll pay Bessia Elbaby. Sometimes when money with me yet, about with me yet, 10 cities to go for only be. Yes, yo. Bombardier so be install a feeder application or phone so. Yanko part the Momo Edibiaba App Store for Apple users. Android for the near way there. And it's over 500 video solve problem. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 beer. Oko a feeder application is one. No when install it, no apply. 15 minutes per no discount at the amount. But so we need a Android phone, we need smartphone now. That's what we see here, man. We dial *998*9#. The patron will go through processing 15 minutes. Now it's like our loan. Open up again. Only money come on. Now we talk na can walk crow. The beer at the deep pepper. Now if you know what is a noise view as here. Then you will a ball can. I was so low on you now. Tears and noise in for him. Put your brake in so a mouse sound. Or fan belt in a mouse sound. I say engine is sound in the compressor sound. But the kind of one was so nice game in Jaquano. It was so fun about sitting to cool them. And to want to be in that, getting to Abian Count Film Padio. The battle and must send him go see Abi Ento. What a nice game, also AC na ACC family. Baby, I'm an into only fix my right company limited for any income. So engineer here fine tune your bit my at the amount, body works, oven spraying, air conditioning, servicing, upholstery works in now my electrical works in your and telling to your money come. So can you go Kwanswa, when we see encounters on Baba a year can hold my no matter at their core shop number 2 free of charge at the amount of patcho piece. Utimia, Bombardier on your wedding come. Kabia we should be say Mercedes, say VW, say a BMW, whichever make Biana, always make countries they can sort it out for you. So on to me and for a number workshop. When you call them, they will come to your office, pick up the car, say regular service in episode, yeah, they go and service it and bring it back to you in your office. Uno money come on. Number no 0303-944-880 0303-944-880. Now no money come on. And now 020-2227-660 020-2227-660. Now no money come on. Bibi abeku e dia man. Kokoda wa bofra ni no fie no. Anya bia no. Wahwe nani. Akra de every year one echo year 2 year one pay attention to the near and one when you are someone is and chronic be many how more but parents in pay attention to one who send Kurano many how more and your quarter class near China there one tears here because one would hear true about this one you might think say be a coordinated phone seat and it will who the echo she might not be seen he might not be seen what your child who be the patron only my eye center for ending come Almost a motion crown or one more a free ice cream at the amount 6 months to 15 years. One more show money at the amount. At one body, so no bidding come on. One more East Legon inside Rabito Clinic on Popo Street behind a Melcom violation. And your money come on. Tama inside the Novo Plaza, same plaza as Meet and Eat behind Total Filling Station, Community 10 along the hospital road. When your money come on, from Dr. Chi, 050-661-0179, 050-661-0179. Nani money come on. And if I wouldn't miss you, somebody else over the miss you, and any two-wheeler water. Two-wheeler water there, a FDA approved. Now, so I introduce you a two-wheeler natural purified drinking water. 20 liters dispenser. It's safe, convenient. It detoxifies your body and increase your body metabolism. Pomodiation number 055-249-0684 for your free sample. Now your money come on. Abatipa, what's you done? And I can't be movie in. Paint out the painty fin now. You're drinking. Bombardier, so only a year. Because Grace Company Limited for bidding come on. Woman at home, a Belka cotton paint. A odorless, a soundproof, a fireproof, serves as a repellent against mosquitoes and insects, reusable. It seals cracks in your building. The Patron Mama 2 years warranty. The only paint dealer ever always say Mama 2 years warranty. That's because we're trusting the product. Ojo Machakwa, Kumasi Bukum Lemix, Sunyani Atrone Station, Kofuridu Akole opposite McDick Royal Plaza, Takwadi 1111, opposite Melcom. And your money come on. Our 0242-323-963. Now your money come on.
Coming on and complain. I'm on the way. Mama, all day. Secret soup. Coming on and go. If you're back away. Mama, all day. Secret soup. Can walk around. Secret soup. Just look around with Jamu. Secret soup. Get down, baby. See this, get down, Fati. See this.
And we have just about 20 more minutes before we hit the top of the hour 8 live on Happy 98.9 FM. And maybe phone lines now at two now, so I'm from Robert Median. So now our thoughts of use Kakano or the Abramo. Mama Yakasane, Emunye Sham, Emo enter the Pachopi. When not make us up, we started in why slow Kakra movement now is slow Kakra. When you don't next level premium energy drink, I will solve your problem for you. Vitamins, proteins, and more stamina, and more high concentration and memory improvements. Release the body of bodily pains. Only a don't go funding come on, Arabia, Enkoyi, and from our Angel group of companies, and yes, sir, a product from 02048988698, 02048988698. Now you're moving come on. But you're only 8 years and above, and Numbi, sir, and so and Obia, Wafaya Funana, so Mark with the new phone. But you're also and Numbi. Now, do you have cash reserves or investments and require security for your investments? Then CBG custody account is your best bet with a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash or in investment. Individuals, pension funds, mutual funds, companies with reserve funds, NGOs, international funds, and investment firms can open a custody account with CBG. Enjoy the best experience with our state-of-the-art technology and digital offerings, robust control and secure systems, swift settlement and transaction processing protocols, no transaction costs, unbeatable custody fees, and excellent customer services. For more over 114 branches across the country, to Union Within Sawaswam, your money is safe. Promo 0302-216-000. Now your money come on. Terms and conditions apply. Intention and so CBG, promise we stand with you.
Second on page, cow was a never quite cow was Jerusalem, cow was
Me dear, you know that men casa bium. Because you know a fine papa may dedicate my Pastor Thomas and you may a out there. I saw a man ebetis so for penum now openum to swap openuma ye seen so APM. First caller, Ewa Hamani. So hello, good morning. Yes, boss.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Akufo-Addo cannot rule the country?
Who is Akufo-Addo?
Akufo-Addo.
He's the one you're talking about.
Yeah. Every time I'll be telling you, see the way the journalist asking that Ghanaians are complaining that Ghana had, and we say the next president will come, the next person will come. Let me say he can't do it. Oh, but what I say at times, if you, but as I mentioned, 21 thing Akufo-Addo now he left 1.5 years. You just apart from fair education self.
there's so many issues around the pay education. People are paying more than the
you have answered yourself. You said I should mention one thing, and you yourself, you have mentioned the one thing.
No, the pay education service is not even well proper.
So what
there's so many issues. People are paying more than the pay education. You buy books, you say come and pay this, come and pay this, come and pay this, the travel. What can this kind of now? You spend more than the pay education that previous time you were having.
All right.
It's very serious.
I know.
I don't. I see the person with the president.
Let's drop it here. 0555-657-278 0555-657-278 offer me bidding come eligibility so 0555-657-278 from me na ini enkomo eligibility so 0555-657-278 so mobile number bone telto edmamia and I itimi efa a lot more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Papa.
You madam here.
Yes, Fati.
Okay, all right. You're first saying?
A friend, Idi Kasafi Tabura Life.
Okay, Idi Uncle.
Rasami.
Yes, sir.
Na Anka, Kiyaru na friend no.
What you say?
Kiyaru na friend from Ghana Education Service no.
Yes, sir.
Na ko say my appearance is a question.
Okay.
Because and the Chiari for PT, Echo T friend saying basic 2, basic 4, basic 3, basic 8. Echo national exams. And no, and just if teachers friend addressing issues, I don't know. Many idea you have national exams.
Standardized. I didn't know how much man answer them.
National exams for basic 2, basic 2, basic 4.
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
After writing that basic 2 exams, no, I found review school and after that exams already are coming from. Now, we just say, or say we need more education, not at the mind. More education, not at the mind.
I don't
even know, say. More feeling the way I see feeling so as a parent and just to be Sani. And that from Sani and that from
why would you say in feeling?
Ghana sitting on and that from that was such a color school that said who we are one anyway school. So I've like a curriculum about your child among color for good past 8 years, you got 8 years. I love education. After my friends, in my friends, tell me said man color. After you have basic 2, due to the fact that curriculum you could basic 2 exams. And no, in himself has no let entrance. Then now secondary school say every single from here let entrance. Look what you are. We not access every secondary school. And all common entrance. And also no exams are actually in secondary school. Basic 2 exams. And for what? Basic 4 exams for what? Basic 8.
All right. Medo say offer me na badge media so. We don't know it all. And so what I don't know, I'll be honest enough to tell you so I don't know, and then seek explanation. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. You madam who about your answer? You.
That's I said, I'm no more a show of the meeting that you make come out of the last 2 months, never the next 3 months. Of course, 1 month, that's what I'm not going. Of course, we have been 1 month, that's what I'm not going. If you should try a break, that, which are not so long to have been in an army and son. I know ya. It's one year one. And I want to be free, try on couple of channels when you be free. I don't know what I don't know, so I didn't think. And see, or the compare the Canada can never buy any money. Now, the international education, I want to go.
But also, I pay so from an average median. Number idea, Jumano, 0555-657-278, 0555-657-278. Offer me, nobody in common, but offer me no boarding, maybe I will for free. Now, it's me at income. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Yes, boss.
Sammy, and I pay. I'm asking you, and can you for I was.
Yes, sir.
when you're well near Bema, Nana Amwakwa, the Pacific Festival, or I guess you are the call education and the school system, and yet idea, I would say, the politics, or Manga. Because the education is SAR and in future, I went fine. So the new is education is the Omalakan is only place the bar. I was only and church and education don't gonna afford any our phone at tea policy not abandoned the banner. Sanya man and coffee and nothing I'm not into the air casta. And may not school near my within 2 weeks, let's say, school. Not our phone and class here. The same thing say before they covered the bottom. Not academic year, a shot September. And not covered by any call January. Echo January, our phone air company said, so you didn't know when you go school. Or no at home, because I better one you seek a year. And you have not seen a academic year, as I did back September, and I bear short, but they are shot at September, not all for going home. There, you get a baby, get out for our Asamaka. This is what he or ma'am, and I would baby, not the own pet and that's the own pet changer. I beg you know about that one now, open acquainting. Exams are on the tree, and the exams are almost true. Nobody asked the young said they actually what you said, and that's what you get, and that's the only Yomoyana. And it's all class 4, and that's it, one, not as a mayor, that's not what the other day. The world show from class 2, class 3, I had academic, and that's the only man. I had that yes, possible. Academic year, for the other almost of the year. And I practical and research here, and I put it working. And I just have about because I can't do SSR. If you just put it work, and you see Yanum, and I say Yanum. I don't see what I'm can. Oh, or man gonna pa, yeah, what is seen or Maui, I ye. Yeah, the politics attitude or man gonna say, Sammy American.
Medas Minia so from in a badge median as so. Would you be out here, but any any etiasi, and tis a mobile. Na mo church as you say ya na ensu ye hia bibi kakra ewo mu. Hello, good morning.
Elmo for Sammy Eshun.
Yes sir.
Now to say no pay.
Adom minia adom ene hu mobro.
Ye da nyame ase metum nka say ya ndra manya akonya amfre. Ye so me aban a me kasa fra ashamazenu.
Yes sir.
Na me advice our remo.
Olive kakra.
So tell me am chiano. Michiam is staff artisan.
You.
Mr. Sammy Eshun. And the trainer move ball a young coffee up to now, almost Sanka, Omugana Academy.
Yeah.
Me a victim. Since 2019, my complaint Kwamauda. Oh, program with you.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam, since 2019, Bessina, Unum Sima, Minika Senami, Sima, my numbers are 1 before Sula. My wife is saying, Ghana card in a media register. It is 1%, Ebia, Yamin fast time, but Nami Koya Bonidio baby, Nami Gania, one ever Babetino. Mr. Sammy, Kessa, Ukinu, won't tell you. Musi Ghana card in the Moody, I don't know, Ebabaya, I sense with the Amati Munibia. Into Duduana, and a appointment sooner, a better. Mr. Sound, 2019 between the Misanka Miganaka, my dear Chile Africa, Abra, into my dear Teddy. Whoa, Anna, Uba, Byway Moa, Nimkro for Sabio, from Mr. Samet, and me bomb fire set up from mobile discussion with her. Uba NDC 4 and Penny 4, no more compare Omoa, Sabio, Casabasa Basa, Omutaba, ever Casabasa Basa. No more check the do NDC Moa. Chankofo wa MPP mukasa bata che uye party na discipline ni u party mu a ye dia memo so wusa say ya na obetutu amemu ubi bia obeye bata u policy a odi bebe bia because already na nkata no u political party na enam so a odi be discipline omo ye discipline officer Kennedy Japo from day one.
All right,
me pa to ma minkata na me Mr. Our agency more and even the member the about the contest parliamentary candidate. As far as
Yeah, man, the quite. Because discipline into be your pet, it is a memo not say
Medo Asimini and so from an average million so 0555 657 278 0555 657 278 also bit me enemy in Como and pay now also do adventure at the Abrain. Hello, good morning.
Sammy Eshun.
Yes, sir.
Within the mouthpiece of Ablokuma Central.
Yes, sir.
Sakura. Sammy? Now, we call school. We call class. We work here. Teacher MIT.
Remark.
You say, what they call Matia 1 year, so we will say 1 year. Teacher no correct.
Yeah.
You are feed the other. Say your coach should be in case of exams never. You could talk in advance, and I said, yeah. When you say, we call school, teacher, dear, would you call or my care? We will say, oh, why are there? And I say, oh, yeah, dear. Or teacher better new. I feel the GMU. Yeah, I say, I'm off on teacher, Sammy. Koran ko school bar, this is more extra classes. I will phone it to Yaska for extra classes. The subject Baku Bia 100 Ghana. So why a subject near San Anna 4. Sky Kitwana will say no. Oh, sometimes they can't know if we are politics in a bow no move on the police is a bedroom. No would say Pia. A Colabico school 1 month, no bet enough ye. Said Mississippi Accra. The Bio school of Kumasi, Wako 1 month, Wabet enough ye. Or call Messa Pescabi, Sammy Santan, Mammy Why.
Meadows and a pay say one casa. I'm afraid one so I what we strain home when you feel that and is a autosonal casapi. Number is 050 0555 657 278 0555 657 278. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Opani.
Yes, sir.
Idia the champion of Sini Adams. Iflifli Ashama. Maybe a mini abai will be a manchano. Offer. Then we be a free radio, so no, I say, any party, school, and your politics. Offer me pacho. On penny or so, new school no quiet and obey on penny. It is your school. Your school, I connect school, and your man could ya. I was here, come watching. Because the service said, woman penny, just 50 yana, obey your man penny, was starting school, or school class once, Yakopoya na duma to say, what been your opportunity no. If you school now to Japan, some I can't want someone. Offer. I say I can't want them. It's in the threat. That is a school. Also, million or one Casacateno. A cooler cateno to say. I have the them. Obaco school, Kumasi. Here I'm not 1 month. This is Kumasi lot of a plan, crying at 1 month now, walk on. Go by with the jallow affair, or by the jallow affair. It's here, why I'm not here by. Your school is the school now say. It's your car. It's a person of Yaka school once I'm not buying would be your one. No, I yet. Of a messer. This is a name of Motiano. It's a 3 comma back. This is a Ghana idea one. And I'm a car, Mr. Samuel, I was one Umbiamano. To say, what die, one night. I would say, I know how I've been in Ghana for so. The Kaiwan Penitama Woban or Catcher Ghana for say, Montopama in Chicago. No one can eat to some opinion what is no what again is castle. Maybe a buzz coming through. You put that over it's kind of flana. Ghana for a fin, what's happening here. So let's Ghana for you as a berry. 1 wire, or Mampania could have 1 wire into 2024. You took a berry, a berry or basket. What the hotel never to Ghana for so. Opportunity, I mean, my bye bye.
Meadows on a peso frame is 0555 657 278 0555 657 278. Oh, from here, many will be in Como and a pay ultimately. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Mother, make us a free at the Mohammed.
You,
now. Me pacho. Yempeni for Budi Yasi. Yempeni for you almost a scene, no. Until you fat any dear more. The Casamu, a day must see your pill, yamto omo de so say nti ye kasa mo ye frɛ a ye frɛ ni de mo ne ye frɛ ni pon so mo hwɛ abrabo bu ye nti ye kaya even so ni ubaka wo fie na mo ba comedy akwala edu dem ko no kana o check o nti ye frɛ omo e kwa mo fa so a system no be mra ye no ye complain kom na mi bi ko ye ne mo nye omo ye frɛ fo ye mo nye nti de no be ya ma system no aye mra ye That's it.
0555 657 278 0555 657 278. Yenin komo ewo ahomano eso. Hello, good morning.
Nkamanguram crack be ha me.
You made me
ba nyode sama ba.
Na yesi mu number na.
Na dey we hu yi die. Na tese eni na ya me no ntokoi. Entwa da no.
O number ending with 01. So number ending with 01.
Mbacho eno voda but the of the moment be fa so no eno endi 10.
The
of the moment be fa so no. Eno mum no endi 10.
Okay. Any problem. So okay, right. It me for number 2 ga ho.
Me no me no accept na o dey 2 ja.
Yanko.
Tami. O dey o ya me no mem 2.
Yanko.
Mbacho only what my for what to say. Sammy, when we said electoral commission at the Ghana for a quite be so. My main child know what my food beam. God, your mind Ghana for quite be so. And same factor. Teach you person with disability. Sammy, and then over 2 coin alcohol person with what is saying electoral commission or more office. So Mr. Memphis we will be our TV more. Ubetia office no eka. Obi a wo pia no ubetia ne lord fe. Wan kasa wetia lord fe. Obi le faka emprensa and san we do electoral commission office. Memphis say ukonu wo ba nyina 25 cedi a mumienu no ahe 50 cedis bi oni akunyi Ghana card obefa guarantor enipa mienu omuyi na out na ahe almost 100 cedis onipa no konye se sika no we and wo de se enipa na akọ guarantor ama no amansa no register bi kwa obekọ no kiwo egu wo no na enuru so a obe ni dey na obeda opani we you be away them said when you fra onipa obeputa wonsa enu obetua ne lord say in and out ediane kra ediaba ediane manage tell ma we na enti ma me je mensa won hu enti Ghana mpani fo mo hu a be ka bibia kra ma me we ama na yes say ya be poa ye nyinara na odi nipa e Fati team because oh yeah juma in favor of obi a wo don into us Sammy.
I don't see your final caller and that should be it for a year and a pay nafi yembra to yen substantive issue. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy. It is my final caller. And unya PR be the church yemi. The Abani Yamayan Tiasa or not Tiasia. It was said basic 2, basic 4, basic 6, basic 8, actually. What about basic 1, basic 3, basic 5, basic 7, and 9? 9 is some of the most of final exams. The answer to know the banner, so good be some question room. I told them you need to say about this. I mean, your point is in the program. And your point is in the program. What they say, the higher policy of my room, I'm moving your policy, I'm going to down, and then you share with you. The new Yabro side agent said, wow, because I also the MP I can say, what I'm about to be MP with too much. I saw a man of the airport or man I can't, that's him. What about the that's it.
Yo, and ABC. Unfortunately, a man from Fanchain. Into me emfa course BABM nti o man for emfa and chain baby idea sino ahwa na yedi esi nipa baby wa me ni nyina enti de mo so mbetimi akana no ana mo so mo nya akwanya de akana at least anye bia 20 minutes de ye de ma ye ho a yetimi adi enkomo enwa na opening Kennedy Japan the campaign team omo ka kire say we are no one by press conference be to tell people what had transpired in tia adi ebufo baya ihu so opening no na o issue a threat akuya say bebre na a condemn say you can't just speak to the president of the country like that, neither his vice president, and so I'm for bebre and a condemning akuya say no. Now, the interpretation that was being given to the anger or exhibited on the day of the post was that to say, later, he had found out to even agents in India and the na one agent, na a Alan Kojuche Martin agent. That was the interpretation that was being given to the anger in who. But for a year press conference, and no year no, near nim no credit at the press conference, and on me say. Na anobi koso ewo eye bebia na the agents no ewo no. There were attempts to bribe the agent 2,000 in addition. There were attempts to frustrate the guidelines womu nyina agree ya womu de gu apono so say eno enom de elections say key amongst them they say the elections must be held in a public place. Obia ebehu de ekoso ekowi ase no baby on ma omu change location e de kwhye kokomu a journalists didn't have access to cover what was happening there. They were all concerned. Another gentleman also Eric County an incident now or share ade edition ko yi bi so kon yo ya ade edition no menim se na abofo kase mo kano, but I've seen a couple of people mo chebi ani nyina abuse and wholesome. And so they came to explain to Ghanaians where the anger was stemming from. Ekowi ase no ana ayen senche for anybody nkomo na obi so mo say o ni nyina achi no opanyin no ni showdown na no ka ho asem no na asechire ne sen. The campaign coordinator on the nkomo no as media men per the press conference or any showdown no dey day November 4th ho asem no work say showdown no ebekoso na womba kire eye baomia team no bibi kakra bi in the elections and yes say showdown wa ekofa asem de aba na se bibisa eno bisa se no mampani de no so eno se eno de ai se munya Canada Japan na nkasa na muni di nkoma eno bitimi a chirechire mu e de a kire mu ni nyina mu no ye bisa ho say what will happen come November 4th yenya ye hwe nim kwa se eno ene ye D-Day a ye ko ne yakohu de ebekoso e wo honom emu predict say the Alan team must not be bothered about how the elections turn out one candidate no enya just a little over 90 with Kennedy Japan no bia hwe nim kwa se obetimi enya mandodo no obenya over 130 vice president ye nyina ni say he topped with over 600 and won komo ene ye die say indeed, should the parties that contested should they be concerned about the margin of the defeater when we suffer on the D-Day nana? Ebiem yenka won say memeda nyame epa the runoff no ebeba so because now rumors are able to just say openyi Boche Jako and the team no one more withdraw no and that they issued a statement to clarify say one more and withdraw here. Fati and Sammy and the Ekoba.
Sammy. First of all, we have all sat here and said that it is important for your candidate. Onwangasa, Debi Oka, Senakuma Hano.
Yeah.
Debi Oka said the reason why I don't pay government appointments near the end, so you're back a Canadian. And if you think that you have such anger issues, government appointments, to mean so you think that you bet me actual, so bet me actual presidency. The pressures and all that comes with it, me also the explanations no it is neither here nor there. You cannot come and try to tell us to say fight here then that's okay. We are saying says our outburst, it was unnecessary. The choice of words or use in some it was unnecessary. And the explanation they came to give actually goes to show, say, your candidate needs to hasten slowly sometimes with some of these outbursts and your ma or no. Eno enkoda nche no. Eba no MPP for November 4th na omubekona. Me, I think I sat here yesterday and said that we cannot compare 900 people, the caliber of people, the kind of people, the positioning of those people to over 200,000 delegates scattered across the country. November 4th, Ombeko Akotwaba. And for me, this was even just unnecessary. And Kayakono one, and at Nipano Omoto Omaba. Do not come and tell us that this preliminary selection, the people, the 900, a little over 900, they are the reps of the over 200,000 into Omuna Omuyu Omusi who a catcher Omuse we na yepe. Then why do we still need to do November 4th? And yes, so much selecting Paneri.
Yeah.
So those explanations, Neban, it is your party process, understandable. Leave it at that. Don't come and give us such the candidates, come and give us such explanations to sell their candidates to us. And we will await November 4th and see.
But the arguments and theories are among for no at the Barbon team, especially the Alan camp are a lot of people were surprised that in the third place are when say they believe that their strength is in the November 4th contest. And not in this one because per the allegations by we a sikasem.
This is a controlled number.
Yes, and a sikasem because Osha a interview in Japan, Nenko for na sikasem ekopie at some center, none in Kofono Onoma, when we said there were attempts to bribe even the agent, not all on them now. Agents need decline, and also far Safety. But Fati, just before Obabomuyene, Dr. Theophilus Richardson, and income or a political aspect, not engine thoughts, Kaka, a year, dear course, or no, as well. Doc, it's good to have you on a pay. Good morning, Doc.
Hello, good morning.
Now, I'm both the same. Contest course, so college contest course, so and before no. Doc, how would you describe it?
No, Madam Asida, my from the face. Which one I would say na more preliminary comments in me or the special delegate congress with the electoral college here. I think before last Saturday. In the first place, the Madela one constitution, what we're changing Mojo what they are the Madi. Undemocratic and unconstitutional.
Then
let's say there. Yet to obey the president will constituency level. No national executives, one way Congress, no way you want national executives. And national executives, one way you do my party. In fact, national executive now is the chairman, general secretary, in the youth organizer, national organizer, women organizer, all your things. Parties must take another hard look at them. We said that they are supposed to perform certain duties at the party's national headquarters. In the UK, the chairman of the party, as I know, Nkaka Mifa, a Equatorial Party, the chairman is appointed by the leader of the party. When they meet at the party conferences, they elect other officers. But they are not the it's the leader of the party. And spokespersons are where MPs for various sectors of the economy and portfolios. She said that Nebedina Nipa Brana won for Yimba one more to Abamo. No your party no trouble or presidential candidate. We grant you 400,000. Which is the canon. It's one converse in the one field there where you suit Talbot. Then what to a president and a presidential candidate. And I suppose this was largely informed by the fact that at the time I worked for Baumia, I could for Baumia in 2007. As many people, do I say, contend, you know, Baumia was not a card-bearing member of the party. No, she was this time. You make sure that you could be urban or suitable in terms of membership of the party. More version, more qualified. If it's there, it didn't wear special. Now you know, man was boss 10. Into 1 year, the million will see here. I the heat. No. You see, one or your questionable. So you put a tenor and away a 20 so ever do. This time, the young show of Akro want to about my in India on the time. That more happened in 2007. 17 people contested. This time, you have to have war or riches. It's in 20 people, Obianco. No one to abandon or riches level. What for the whole day on the problem, Baba. We are working about the conscious level. Not Baba. A former national chairman of the party or the national general secretary of the party one man mandating ISPA. What is his local standard? The only to determine there, me a fix the Babel party, the Fabera, and I may a Fabera.
Opinion, my canina. On your party,
oh, yeah, the party was ended up. Have no judgment. Okay, the matter of what because you know the problem never. And on normal corruption, may you see the minimum crowd was a check. The caps was a check 200,000. You know where it said will be system of women be or a city constituency. In a conversation with her last Friday night. Also, Obodi clear one who can buy me about or say in I do almost 200 cities or so. 7 years can have over. I mean, we say 2,200. Even at this level, which is very necessary.
The description of process not being an illegality per your initial comments in on because
or you're illegal, or you're undemocratic and unconstitutional.
Yes, but are you one party, one constitution?
Every constitution there are any group of people, anybody, organization, any legal entity there who constitution must conform to the basic law of the land, which the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. I mean, my right to freedom of franchise. Even to vote, also to vote, ma'am. Now, my chairman, chairman is the MP, I will determine every misutability. Will be a lose. For promise. You are just an ordinary person, a founder of the party or founding member of the party. When you are a founding member of the party, these are founding members now. You know what? Some of us will not call ourselves founding members of the party. Let us your system. I want to put it on record. We can make a people also own. One guy made that, excuse me, with the greatest of respect. That stupid mistake. But in 1992, I was actively involved during the formation of the NPP, the formative years. Ninja Yan, the occasion of Danko Media Club. You said the meeting members. I want to we're fighting for everything. Even power, everybody in Apulia. I gave the name patriotic. I feel plus. I gave the name patriotic. I gave the name patriotic. I gave the symbol of the party. I just said this. I gave the symbol of the party. All your official flags no man me colors in the middle.
Me so, but your P.
Rebo, Rebo, baby, no mama, obi easy. Since I'm MPP, didn't put a work for there in one baby. With mommy, I could be Anna. Now, me, a do one interact regular basis. I could follow Michelle, no more times to do one in. I know, look, I was a member of delegate to the first Congress, and I know contribution I could follow made. Please take your time. It's your contribution to pull out. Some of us may not have contributed money, but when it comes to knowledge, them way they didn't a economics leaders. Please, we should take time. It was a bogus your friend exercise. It's a procedure with unnecessary conflict.
So I say
now let me go to
the and I say the name patriotic, out the bay. And ye be as a patriotic Nadzebano as more if one no as more.
You pardon me, we really one and I put that bit more. I mean, you know, okay, remember, Mam Catam show, one night like the king will be a woman. And now, the lecture in 1988, Danko Memorial Lectures. I am Danko. Ghanaian things and the men on the horseback, getting the culture of silence. The men collected no yen. In the yes, all the answers, Fiat Wakayashe, only the Obia in a mouthful. When you had the energy, well, vibing of my wood, how much in a woman that you have a rule, of an military rule, quasi military authoritarian group under the PNDC. In a friend that in Cofibia, what is it? You didn't be the original one, you have given to that dark of Muzia Dumbo. But I do want to will be true. But the point was that we need a transitional program, a program for transition from military rule to civilian rule. It's in the amount of 2 years. Unlike 1979, I want more quite one now say a date from 1st January when a war boy on the SMC2 Akufu wanted to party. Emma almost see people who say there were as many as 17 splinter group parties. When you come under the umbrella of the People's National PNP, People's National Party. It's a friend of mine who came one and if Dako Bizia, where Dako Bizia Club, then Cremers Club in Azar. No, Obiana no alcohol. Let them fight there, will be going on children or your contribution. It's a mere prophet, Ben Ablo Anna, Esquire, or a clear lawyer. Only that time the my minister service will go with me. It is share discuss. Or the with the progress party symbol or the bay, or the Bushimo or the official. The last one, or the PLP. What was the bank? Some kind of no, now you're for teacher. No, I'm so just say, or no, reason. No, or yet, many tribes, one ascension. I mean, to be or so many. They have come for the 4 years, you know. You know, or so many. So the rest of the work campaign, no more, or some Obumanka, or the president, or some native, Niabwa. On the other side, because they say you can't do the capture central region, the account areas now. One for me, I could be an argument. No, yeah, no, back the Republican Party. Agriculture will use also into the back of the no. If you want to that, you go back there. Or so not say, as if you have been that number that. Or say, you will be or some distinct qualities. Osumi Wabutan, Obuena so Tiasam, Osumi way, Abufobetum Kohin Kidaver or a hammer. Also, only Abua, which him there. We put 2 senators, Kaisas Bamo, oh, Kohin crazy. Also, when now open, it's a day. Someone I into your year, or I get issue or Helen or Sunan Nasa, Judge or Sun or here you can see from consumer you want the PNDs to the new land. It's all about some woman now, you don't move the go. No, you're supposed to on the machine. Patriotic Media used the name Patriotic between 1954 and 1956, thereabout. So I picked it from a book. More. You have a new patriot. Flag red, blue, white, red, white, blue. Oh, we are with that. Oh, what's the meaning? None of a catch up. All right. It's a partner watching of who contributing, Miss Mayan Coffer, then Abro Annan. I advise the Dubain, start your campaign in the central region. If you capture central region, or ripple effect, contagion effect, then your western region now it's a static campaign will win bar. But that's a chance. In short, yeah, starting your central region, yeah, rally will keep close. It's your trouble. Look, many allegations of blessed memories. Look at Peter. Or in the driver, what's the car and Peter Tracy, Peter inside. You go around the first day, you go around the Abaya. So, what tell about Marcus Jones, what's your Guachaba, or the new Benz now the new BMW 3 Series 3.16 red, so brand new on Yagger. Kofabu Oti, a Dubai in the pathfinding and go around. Let me see. The magic can show you. Magic can be put see a Dubai in war. On the summer, I'm a money driver in the personal car or buffer. I want to sacrifice you a wheel behind. Try where but Mr. Kuju was around. He was our organizer. The night I am Mr. Taylor. What a conscious organizer, what could be Mr. Kuju, youth organizer, Mr. Kuju Oko. Mr. Captain Obey MC, what the baby, Mr. Amu Brown, he was the chairman, Captain was vice chairman. What another, Miffy in Kai, organizing a Dubai member organizing, young man having a school of memory, or convince and they go to Abama that is every Missy, until them. I put him down, we are going to go to Dubai in a wire. NPP.
All right. Doc, I'm the people
have sacrificed. Hey, the Mazia way in Fasibian, Namosi Ukraine. Before I ever I didn't go for a cadet, but we establishment candidate. Because yes, it's candidate. Well, yeah, we don't see each other establishment candidate because MPs, ministers, also what's what's there? Uncle to Mama. Baumia, I got the Baumia. Look for the title, man. When I'm okay, there, Uncle to Abba. Position to Funa, Parliament, the Flight Staff woman demonstration. Ewa. Into that, I don't fancy a friend and constituency executives. Ministers, MPs, what position? They were equipped. And if you don't work at the matter, we must give them the benefit of the doubt. But to me, what is significant, as some people are claiming now, or saying now that it is Kennedy on him. Let them offend. So I compare quotes by the age of 4. He won the elections.
Yeah.
Look, what you have, we do 1,000 votes. November 4th, over to Aban. What's what? 200,000, about 220,000 or 230,000. one call APP for Cotin. In your now over to Abba or 2024 December. So people when you bear 5 million, you have a minimum of 5 million. Katina want to Abba November 4th. Don't call for one matter. In people who want to Abba, not a leader today, national chairman or general secretary, want to Abba my candidate, or go win the power. No other, yes, you say, Emo Mamban, young water here.
Doc, Mamimbi, Mosi, Nano, Memenda, Baby, now, Kade, on each day, November 4th, the more coin, you know, the man of Boko.
On them, dynamics of policy are different. On the minister of Swahili, I could find no appointment. The president no appoint new ministers. Even on the basis of visceral judgment, so much judgment to cry out of metro. Since I'm a coffee speaker there, and people who I could find the appointment of our ministers. When you're competent, I could find the reshuffle, or your reshuffle. What way you can afford what mean? Part I work in or the men, and people want to men. But minister still find one more king. I could rather know who you are. The president is important. Know you as minister. Into them company now, they were equipped. They want to Obama, Baumia, almost as it Akufago. Because of the claim that what contribute so much. And I'm saying, it didn't contribute so much. The Sobanda was a show of your mission economics, mean as that. If you will be able to be in economics as a discipline, papa, social discipline, yes, papa. What fits and what does not fit? Look, inflation target is now above Ghana, what is inflation? It is not fit for developing countries. And some of us can show. Now, when Baumia gave his lectures, some of us were around. We did not comment or send there. One, Obian create platform, amen. And even if we could hold press conference to do that, because of the political nature as in we didn't want to give any other opponent ammunition to keep you quiet. But we thought that if they came to power, they would consult widely. No other your men. In Nigeria, this man has been overhyped. Now people are going to vote for a candidate on the basis of the party's record.
All right. No, maybe so. I don't be some question. Incidentally, MPP Mapa.
MPP Mapa.
Okay.
MPP Mapa. Maximo Lagina, where your progress party Mapa. Danko Buzia Dumbo, Damatamano. Or your fiction. Did you know what Danko Buzia Dumbo? Someone when he's the owner of the Amazon with a moment time. Marco Krena originated Amazon or your fiction concocted or what by Marco Krena. Marco Krena means what podcast science department. But to vice me organizing MPP. I was the first president of the student union in 1992. I said it was from Waraba. Marco Krena anytime you organize with Medina. And the friend of me to be and a robber from Yaninam Agoba. Okay? Because PND to put you and everybody that time. No more than Yiska, no Yiska. We can't have moving to the Jamaican Shamazi. We have scholarship for them University of Guelph. Everyone catch them there rich at this time, August, Echo, Guelph. You be you got to could be a home. So we process no visa. So by this time, the baby, you get water. Oh, my machine. But you have Professor Mobu, Professor Mobu, what somebody. You are drifting. After that, you pay and be a show me here. Then at that time, you are drifting. Let me be a message to God. I'm not doing a scholarship. Why I'm here? You must have no colonies of economics. Let me form by me and the one for them, I'm social police war. I make sure I can another scholarship. Yamina Domala, Moko University of Manchester for my third master's in rural economics and a PhD in economics. Maybe a woman 5-year postdoctoral scholarship. We never remember maybe we do one was to profile IO or whom fire. What's the other way about it? Some of us have stories to tell. You see, such a man, why a minister for higher education on matter of human resource. We are Ghanaian. I should have gone back to the UK. Okay, if you did not sacrifice for parking, me could ben Abro Annan. Why sacrifice? If I did a winger, Mr. I had the Fati and many others. Malika Lassan, listen, you're starting youth in settlements. I said a Muko, I will remember in the Muko meeting you all, not the woman in the ship. Muko team, Dangote. Yeah, I tell you, Dangote got an Mimaka with a mamma from theory now, no Famba. No, Muku, now, Mr. You work with that advice, let you put it on my TV. Now, and you local government. Remember. That was 1995. That was the Minister of local government. Even local government policy mayor. Okonja and computer that was tech. Odiema. Even a student leader a casa only not go to me a woman. We saw that on the PNDC. People of him about no way. Look, we shouldn't blame Jerry Rollins. Jerry Rollins, a phone 5 liver who was idealistic. People of him, mechanical engineer, come now, boy, actual boy, certificate. Even though better someone, by 1966, no better someone, law University of Ghana. Go to the lady, no way, went to my one is never to me. No. It's my young Congress away, you do. No, and you but remember 1 minute. Congress away. What's that to NSSC? What I know we candidate on the record of MPP. Even if we go back to Kufuor, and now Ruben Wasama, no Wasam, you don't bread you best selling as a product at various places. They have for market segmentation at various places in Ghana. A candidate may risk factor or your law. People are going to vote on the record. They come from 50% to 5 cities. Petrol, no, from 13 cities a liter, 13 cities a gallon to 13 cities a liter. It can 1,000 cities. 1,000 cities. It will be to for a family of 2 or 3. Dokun was on 100 cities and 200 cities. Obey 100 cities. In there, Demska was a son, with nomination, obey 10%. 10% you do the Dokun. Yet to settle with a 10%. In the yet to settle with a 50%. What's that in metro? We metro account 50%. Mamma Kuma, I am Mufu. Metro. 5 cities. 150 mean I have 5 cities. If we talk on the mind, 18 cities. People are going to vote on the record. Let's be frank and sincere. The young guy, at the Jenya, you see that. And people from our what we have done for Yamwa, if I said about Ghana for 3 SHS, if you get 50% of those graduates now, about 50% of travel. And I'm back then, I don't know change. Or may feel like it's during COVID. Or yeah, then, or mask, or yeah, them. How do I feel my pocket now? Because people who are Ghanaians who obey you. And electricity tariffs, tariffs, it's going to, it's affecting everybody. I talk to people. I saw America. This is what people in the streets are saying. All right, let me see. Yamina, my medicine to what? Yamina Gumala. Nakupo is mediama. Nakupo am here with them. Maybe they are me, man, Abe myself and Mina. Na Mina doom the new person could not tell them into the ma. What future ever done and I had my yambana yanano. All right. Opico politics within 2 years, so I quite assets. Engineering Munadi. It's in the medical research, you know, we just work politics. What are we talking about?
All right.
Nurses are living in droves. Look at that, Mahama, better alternative. What people in the street are saying that Mahama has nothing new to offer. Mahama has nothing new to offer. That is what people in the street are saying. It's people who will break 8 now. What we should be, we go to work selling. We will start to your low. Now, Obagana, obey changes.
All right.
And I think that from the campaign away, and I put people to the minister, Mabanes Ayaja, may you wait. Also, there, a agreement I was saying, Miras, Nina, on your papa. Oba new ones will be your best son. Then I'm saying, Yebi. Also, them the party, yeah, I've got a full Sambo. My former years to near my year. And I think that caught on with the ordinary people. I compare what's on the now, but to play with that, what's a kind of work. On I had a work for him,
all right. I'm there, yeah, the best year. Now, I'm a permanent other studio because I'm commonly a deal. Other studio, yeah, new to 101 near core MPP history. Yeah.
Oh, last time I can get TV from Saturday, maybe I can get TV. No, that's my area. What you have a studio? I have problem.
Yes.
There's no setting that don't come Wizia don't go. Wizia did not join UGCC.
Yes.
Dombo was head of NPP, Northern People's Party. Our regionalist party. We had the Tubular Congress Party led by SG Anto and Kuduayake. SG Anto and Modesta Pelu also stood on the ticket of Progress Party. Somebody said that Damco Museum don't go. SG Anto, whatever. Only about okay, say oh, come on. You know, you feel that when you're paying food to work out and what create confusion. There's no such thing as a tradition. No.
All right.
We should get to Opia or our customer over the present needs, challenges, problems are all on the ground from a very practical perspective. People have lost. In fact, people have lost faith in this party system. I'm telling you, if you talk to people in the street, for people want to there, NHS is failing. NHS will fail.
Okay. Dog, young Pember na yending komo studio. Aye.
Madam Masi.
Yo, Master Madam
Masi, there move from when I would say yaso, Madam Masi.
Yo, Doc, you answer with it, I say. The Ejimbe na yending komo when you that Fati Shaibu-Ali ni you aje papa because of komono komono and the del. Oh, come on!
Album history.
Oh, come on! Come on! I want you she.
At all.
When you she, yeah, I am, and yes, share radio. I say, time I share radio. I say, yeah, go fight for license, first license now.
Oh, one boy interview. Oh, yes. One boy interview.
All right. Interview.
Oh, yes.
A beautiful interview. No, I'm not
interview now, bro. Just ask one question. Imagine doc or lecture. Mom ponda.
Also, mama fancy. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's a necessary na to the oyo wom. Of course. Because honestly feel there. Wa contribute in quota. Na wana Paula one mountain is no. Wa beje shine no. Ono ntino the sacrifices okay maybe no okay NBA na dey he had to shelve it because of parties and some in the season who be mo gina. Nti no nsem na doc otipe na mdwene we you need nkomo as a neutral political analyst, but waka chendo atino do your ko anything nisisi from kakra but yenye mo fa susu ndi nkomo Mr. Benefsen me need nkomo ache papa na se ko invite him dem be film be winchefo wache agban ape mo kwa ba
yo midake good morning apoman
nyamna de kokom kakra agban sisi nchefo abom
ade
Missing nche oh Sammy mu wa chebe fie na maba na nchefo na bibi kodo enwa na so agaba sisi atment on kebio
Don't bring yourself. If you come on from, so don't bring yourself.
Uncle Ben, and never be free.
Marty.
Never be free. But your Peter no Peter no ye.
No, Peter no ye.
Yo, you didn't yanko panasi. Uncle Ben, Ibu kade Mosi memendano. Honor no besi on the 4th of November. Or in the choir.
Oh, to some extent. You know, I had been working on the November 4th. I hadn't done any work on the super delegate. The super delegates kicked in when there are more than 5 people. So I couldn't have been doing work for super delegates.
Okay. But so far,
remember, the June 22nd, 2022 issue of the dispatch, a year ago, I met the Kennedy the contest. So I did some brief work between Onu and Alan. About me, and I realized that Kennedy will push Alan to third. And I published it over a year ago. So the work I had been doing was towards November 4th.
Okay.
Until November 5 now, was by super delegates, and I just speeding up. Because you couldn't have worked for super delegates, but you didn't know the candidate. So the work I had been doing was towards November 4th.
Okay. So far, data I gather no November 4th about the BC.
Oh, we are now winding it up, but it looks like the same.
The Dr. Mubanya Bowen,
yeah,
with such huge margins.
Okay. Oh, can you wind it there? I'm fine tuning it. Maybe a month to time and now 2 weeks to time. I'll be able to give you, but definitely there will be no runoff on November 4th. I don't think so. Because the power of it, I'm going to say the campaign with new transfers.
Ebadina Esha Wama Alan Sisia Okabade ni Janedum. Ebade no horn.
You see, many people don't know. In 2007, I worked with Alan Martin media team. And I told him at that time, there's in your future in MPP politics, flag bearership, Uncle Parliament.
Okay.
You know, Alan picked 15, 16 years ago. If you delegate away the 3032 on K. Alan Chamat, he was 15 years at that time. Kennedy placed second because for 23 years he's been in and around the party, going around, talking, you know. So that is Alan's problem. That is Alan's problem.
Can the situation be salvaged? Over to what 10 things around her?
I'm sure they will need to. People who are some of his spokespersons, when I've been publishing my work, instead of asking me the question you are asking me, they turn around to insult me. But sometimes I'm not an MPP delegate. I'm only mirroring my work. So insulting me will not make Allah do well. But that's massive.
Yeah.
Yes. That is it.
There were issues about intimidation. Sika wo chichia and an unconva. Can you maybe do anything different?
This part, you use the story. Coach Nadaresi, you be a hypocrite. to say Allah did not pay. Everybody paid. Everybody paid.
But that culture of Sikawa Bura in politics, doesn't necessarily translate into votes. Especially seeing
that is why some people say fear delegates. The name said again, he was right. Fear delegates. Delegates about the Sika. Oh, for 2 years now, all my delegates are the money. They don't mind them. Obu why you need to them, they don't need to make you know. Can you do the accounting scar? You prefer to vote for a candidate who every month, every 2 months gives you something small than a candidate who for almost 1 year, if you let the youth not give people getting to elections to against it. That's a person, that is the case. You get me? Sensible politicians do what is known as respect and piecemeal affection. And apart from this is what they are there and this war. Including now in this. So politicians should learn to respect the delegates. Their time in maybe school fees, in your Christmas, at some baby. In Catanoa, Bapala, Sammy did the 5,000, or beg you on to him now. When they are greedy, they respect him. Oh, but so.
Yo, Agben, and a pair of Dossy, that's been a years in Como.
Looking back.
Yo, Agben Eshun, and you need in Como, a better than your Naya Ba, Yaba. Ebochiado na afini ya hand over edama friend Benya Bampo and the team when you want to.
Mr. and Mrs. The man praise the Lord. Hey, Pastor. Hallelujah. The trust of them who sit here. When you be on over according to our future. Hey, Pastor, if we see me come far, may do CB men's capsules. Mama, so no, my dear CB women's capsules. What's your name? Any job be free. Praise God, praise God. CB men's capsules. I best some in any do so many years. And no balance, no can never formula. Any Nayasia, I am the future crop. CB women's capsules are beginning to so. Maya can see me that they we were poor, yeah, no be fear. CB men and women capsules.
I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024.
But most there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirant.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time, there's some calling for me to endorse their candidates. There's some who are calling for me to endorse their candidates. I haven't endorsed anybody. The election is not mine. If I had, I would decide it. I don't decide it. It's the delegates in our party that decide it.
Mr. President, Ghanaians say they are not happy with the way conditions are. They are tired. They are suffering.
It's difficult. I'm the first to admit it. I've said it several times. I'm the first to admit it. But at the end of the day, I believe that when the moment comes, the Ghanaians will reflect on who best can get us out of these difficulties and take us to the next year. That is the new patriotic party.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
We'll have a good record to defend. And we'll have some significant achievements which have addressed the concerns of the Ghanaian people. I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024 in the good state.
But most there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirants.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time, there's some calling for me to endorse their candidates. There's some who are calling for me to endorse their candidates. I haven't endorsed anybody. The election is not mine. If I had, I would decide it. I don't decide it. It's the delegates in our party that decide it.
Mr. President, Ghanaians say they are not happy with the way conditions are. They are tired. They are suffering.
It's difficult. I'm the first to admit it. I've said it several times. I'm the first to admit it. But at the end of the day, I believe that when the moment comes, the Ghanaians will reflect on who best can get us out of these difficulties and take us to the next year. That is the new patriotic party.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
We'll have a good record to defend. And we'll have some significant achievements which have addressed the concerns of the Ghanaian people. I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024 in a good state.
But there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirants.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time, there's some calling for me to endorse their candidates. There's some who are calling for me to endorse their candidates. I haven't endorsed anybody. The election is not mine. If I had, I would decide it. I don't decide it. It's the delegates in our party that decide it.
Mr. President, Ghanaians say they are not happy with the way conditions are. They are tired. They are suffering.
It's difficult. I'm the first to admit it. I've said it several times. I'm the first to admit it. But at the end of the day, I believe that when the moment comes, the Ghanaians will reflect on who best can get us out of these difficulties and take us to the next year. That is the new patriotic party.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
We'll have a good record to defend. And we'll have some significant achievements which have addressed the concerns of the Ghanaian people. I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024
Information, news, interviews, inspiration, fun, and education.
Your radio just came alive.
So we can't say video in the bed. And the one happy morning show. I will happy 98.9 FM.
Yo, Yamado for Aqua Bible Jimmy so a brave as you're sorry so. And then Fati Ofa a buyer on your dean coma the near Jane Tevino. It's 45 Sunday of an pay.
And you know, I had any did you meet the university on any bumper bring any team number take you over. Bye bye.
Yo, Tip Benyabampo and the team I crowd out 1 day year nanti. Memuzo Ubiba and so I crowd out where what day year nanti and the sun. Inti aha any the movie see just a minute more to the top of the hour.